to my delay man capsules no and so man no messes ne meye and time flow ye unya bia wonu ebeba yi ene kama ebe flow kama afem amadro bia to draw Ghana bia obenya bia to 0248619999 na wadi nkoma na nyoma kama woni ya our doctor Dr. Elder Osu any doctor no any doctor no and it so however clinic was a cataract some when you know a test so and I say glaucoma when a problem or they when you ever check it so on after doctor do juma doctor but juma Ghana or no and I need jama area no say diabetes say stroke and I say your prostate meaning I know so malaria ni no or draw doctor or takra data di for no or postcode test even Archbishop Porter girls God so extended park doctor juma kumase Accra so Tabora Alaji Walako Johnson 055 055 990 1234 055 990 1234 na the doctor and so getting come solak drono am say wonu bia no apabi eboama Johnson sam kama no an ye fe no prostate bema bia na so prostate fit na nyoma kama say nya fit no na ma am sam Johnson na mu ye bo Johnson na eba kakra bi na ebia kam obechim sa adwen wuda bia no betimi aboa na nyoma kama so atiama na solak no ye ka mixture no so ma no ase obeche ye nuanu mai say opesa ase tight atemawa unya bia no so be kama atiama no ye solak adroi and ye ka wasam atiama mixture no bo adwuma pass and so ama me say Ghana had here no ana obia so so zeman ye panyan obeche na mema dro e zeman 0245616028 na fe woni adin koma characteristic ventures adroni ye nemu ya adroni na utiemem na we obema wakwati gono ni bia bema de wa ma denom ana na say ode nante a esa na ebetimi anso akofa problem abede badia na yenso ya bo adroni wo daro afi amani ya currency koma drono zero mr ni ji nunya bia 2 in 1 obo eno ano no akire di problem bia ni French ni beka sana pa problem that's a problem be over time problem be no throw we no say you see you know man be complaining be pray say ade no na mu say e cat say kakape experience ayo wo adwuma yi mu no se do si chire mu no be experience wo adwuma yi mu no and it's a man for tafe no mo ade no mu hweme e ka me pe say de kakape e hwi wo bi masanya is o David no experience de wo we ya draw experience am ya movie bi obi achema sem obi acha wasem no asam mana make chi wonu bi na be fa mama no madro nie so man capsules no so be ma bia be so ba adwuma na boni ya unya bia be bo na nuama kama hindi no elevate diabetes na blood pressure ebe 0246348334 na oni adin koma ya ba tabia daroma tabia takum eno so mo de takum no o de what you for takum de ano say takum okay ya the war and I amakakra and I won a doctor ti basa unto so de ade oh yes ade ade that's one be wu oni ni wu na bia ne kama ti bo todwe na de kan say uni atinka e ma no e dina mema ne tafre eno enso mbu atabia ba capsules no e ma waste pains enso be free ho e de amantia no asa no so tabia nre e wa adwama so 0243686861 nafe woni ya edin komo ba herbal hospital ba a doctor ona me kana some doctor banye e ba no say odompe okase mu a odi woni be che ba herbal hospital doctor e be bo spinal cord when accident no watin kasa ya o doctor doctor ba ono ana be di watin na afa na so babwa na watin kasa ni nyina so akọ stroke wase braya de bia wo dompem o ye ho adwuma na afa da ya de aba oso ache stroke ne de aka wono ano so ye ho adwuma doctor e wa tonsu agogo ya ba agogo hospital Accra so Spintex Road 80 Junction 0244 988004 0244 988004 na on a doctor adi enkomo enanopi
game no gusana se on ma obi ade no agima eno no pay a ball non du papa the chance first draw and also 8 months to just the non do abo enche bia na draw no enso 8 mi aba so dia ne sabe dial star 262 ash me pa no pick 3 letters no sika bia kuta bia the chance so ubetimi e de cha ama bia so to kama starting fee 5 Ghana cedis e de kokosi 1 million Ghana cedis na ucha 5 na we win best 1 million Ghana cedis ama bia so etimi akokama fake kai next no ama me say ya draw na no 10 o'clock ya about 2:30 p.m. 5 p.m. and then 9 p.m. I draw would war and I'm also betting about someone to channel so to come now the chance and yami aduma Friday biano a jackpot Friday be a jackpot until with the others ABC game now also done by Juna Bians at Mokama now Udim so pick 3 letters now stick here the channel send a 1 to many crown of Sikanum and mu 10% and also 8 me adema afei and just say be also so dia no dia channel say jackpot no betu a pick 3 na 3 no pick and no pose 8 and na best take here me pacho sika unya ya no e be bon makoma miensa es atumi dia ma na mom dia channel say o letters na pick na e jackpot no me pacho dia channel say atumi and number 2 no e bia 2 eba wo betuma nya makoma nwotwe times 8 na mo say dia channel say e bia no o letters na farmer wa me pa channel so 200 ya the bon sama kuma ku 200 and I'm so to them umpewe na des open dia me pa ABC game no National Lottery Authority e do mo stamp no so atmasi so a wo bi atwa bi ama bians etwoko kama and so atimi dem awemra mu de edura aba esa ya de na mpo esa ya de na tu asenso atimi dem no Jackson herbal mixture na ya de we no anopo so draw we say bia malaria fever and tete wo me pa typhoid fever anopo pos and ya what Johnny Jackson herbal mixture beto said them all Jackson natural capsules no me poto ya ba man point me agro aye e wompam de ton so your ba watin customer to kwakua ti asem ni na ekokopɛ duro nom na bibia etimi kwa kama so mu na ya nwenwenwen no me se wada Jackson natural capsules and babwa na bibia etokɔ so atimi dama enu achi ka nese no so say Jackson co capsules no anam translate mo just no de koko and etu asenso atimi dama me poto koko nti obi anya nesa yam team aboni fan constipation me poto from kwat mi jiro bi mama nesa enya sam ketokra we na Jackson co capsules ni bia ebetu ase deku anam translate atimi dama kumasi a oko apidan keba Mr. Eba Kolona Keba Fedimens okay ana pasa Daniel ba no akwakwaju no panebe na bibians eto kama obe from penifo e wa mato for 0244 723541 na so ne penifo so etima kasa odi for Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center beso ka and down so anamposa promise and fail that be abeme obi aba no abeka wa he no ko oba ya no abeka wa he no ko that be anuka so oba tesa anuka se sa kodi for na omo no twitwa sai anyama ni nam enso tifama e uso dian akwa court issues anampato u face and not spiritual marriage obi won ma oda onwore na enso obi ne ba beda that be abeda be sore na no asane no me so kodi for some ho no no etimo ayakonto nsensem anamposa wore nsensem wan kasa no wa suku na adwuma wa bopunu ma baba yentimi emiewa wodi ane so beko di for Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center mabwa wodi nyankopɔ di ane adwuma ntunya du opɛ wo bo nyankopɔ di na mpo adiase ahobia ɛda so na to anso atimetwa me pacho mensia ahembobwa ne ho ana di for Samuel wa me pacho obo adwuma 0246667117 na ne panifo enso atimakasa akoda anampo sesei oman bia wo wiase bia ne fapem ɛya disua Anuti and American for Best Brain Publication Limited and I'm answering them all. Now, Best Brain American French Toby Biasa a bunch of books. The attention Korani Besia, Ewo Sukuma, El Muho, and Ababajebe. Sir Akodana started basic 1 to 6, a science and opera, me part English language computing, me part scientific and Amposa Dagbani, and Fanti and answer French, me part mathematics and Amposa science. Nina no do any time of Best Brain publications. When some Ebetia Kabu Kunebe and Kodana says free credits, and the KG1 and 2 nano, your books will be answered to my first copy book. No, ebi on my Kodabe Utro, maybe Bianson etwa books also the JHS for no musum no majimode na Bianson etwa come no pesa koda ni sia de no sia ni ya eno ne Best Brain publication me so for ni chema headquarters up pankro no Best Brain on my bed kwano so ene wa ye boy jima enkran yo tamale takrade ho afa ba bi te se sunya nyina no yo no ma na so ye boy jima tutumire kasa sia na ne mpanifo nkasa wa matufo so 0507 200 0200 nane penifo so etima kasa na bibias eto kama gentleman dental clinic akache ne aduro na ebono examination me pa to se bia eboso person so ne braces wo kombe ne kama ediama osene bia tu wo pe bi enso atimi dia sema okwa bibia be kama enso atimi ediama afa se bia o person so ne gold silver ana person kwa ni na ombe ne kama ana enso atimi dia ba ne scaling and polishing so wo mu ya bi e gentleman dental clinic anti me so da fasel ko na mo so mo me pa to dia so bubu ni na no wo me fele ne kama enso atimi diama mo cry your atomic down afenunga udwon so ho south takra Tadisco Johnson Kofodia your central police station Tachiman your magazine ya bodjuma aflow yani GCB bank na dim hwanemo meso da kumase de your Bepo Johnson meso akwena wonam sufu bantama eko nese na abepo no sa kwana so ane wonma ya bodjuma amanto chana ko kama 0559139582 gentlemen dental clinic so atwa bonkobo na Ruta natural product no anam so atwa just na Ruta de medical culture say omundo ayamiensa so Ruta mixer na Ruta mixer no de tones FDA for domestic pono so atwa so eba no malaria na tetewo eba se bia fever bi na hawa wadwe Ruta mixer onom ya na eko eno achi Ruta live ne de medical culture so system na ayamra na say akwakọ say yade bia fa wa na etwo de wakonsia do no me so unya Ruta life ni be no ma o sister no be gina peme agina yama bia so atimi akwakama Ruta tonic no untimi ni di typhoid fever na tetewo ofa kwene kopa bi no bibia be kokama anam enso atimi adama ba bia tonduo e wo Ghana bia kwa onso be ka Ruta natural product bi 0244485632 nanem panifo enso atimi kasa power specialist herbal hospital sama me akosua gaya na kache andrew na unu sabana appetite bi adia Capo kroma di obi ani
awosa waje
wajima kuma ko 9
yes obi ani wa no
kroma de obi ani
ma me doctor akosua gaya no
na bi obi ano pencha we are jumanya ko pencha
hepatitis ne
DCA
grade B
bia otuase a bus of fatty liver and a to prostate enlargement and a fiber of ulcer ninya obetuase atumi da manani msa wana kokko fa aduayam a herbal malamis na dia beja so e malaria dro aduaya cough care herbal mixture eno dia obo akuru keke wadenya unumbi ebekọ aduaya herbal tonic no eno nso dia cheso ntimi ni dia wadenya unumbia netas eno so atu ko ba bia tonto bia no ka wo so ebecha kabinamum and not a power specialist about hospital o share mamo enkrano yo kwabenya SCP roader power specialist bus stop ehonma ana dia chance wa ye bodjuma eno chikuma so fe yaso bosomtwe kwana so edeya chance ana be wi sempo ye bodjuma to chana ko kama 0244544422 na ne perifo enso atumi akasa
merasifa obatano no se simple we twa edi amaya wieti ye ba ne ye beto so edi amamo na anuama ye kama channel so ye dem live on Facebook ye Wontumi TV live ze manfo e wo Facebook post na say complaining we know
Champions League ever.
Yes.
Wednesday,
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Thursday
football. Thursday night football. We now Thursday night. Na open Jesse Papa quality one now. Mr. Team BB 0203 682641 0547047771 nanu penifaka so mbema bia obiano location anya barrier bia obia ye nation delivery enti bebro team bia
sabe kebi that's why wo enti awon seven on the wall ya bana fia beto aso di ama mami amuzu p question of the day Dr. Amuzu na say ne anope ya no ni nkomo na emusa nsem kakra bi na ja ayan twetwe nkomo o yinso yisu no say o ya den so ana o ya de no Amuzu p no say eno ebetwiti enam yare asa rush say gu nkomo yiso utiti na ekro eya o denti dey be ma unsa she obotom na uti na ya o de obansu dwi na paya Amuzu p no na nya bia eno be boa na fe ni pedua yi enso aya nika ma dia mo nkomo ne mo office ho ana mo de ne premium services. I said the administration premium I was say VIP. It is a honor in China na work of trotro because a trotro class and your level. Yeah. And a man as mo class money instead of Yama ABC Akodia ABC
draw. Yanya about
it. Fat draw number me. Draw. Well, we try Bibiano
10 o'clock. Yeah. In the Kaba.
Hey,
and Tiberia VAZ.
Yes.
VAZ. Yes. The chat wanted to can Z.
Yes. VAZ.
And the vast Nedasono. It is a wood no back. You know about when Yeska. When Yeska. Ebia Mokra. Ebia Monsu Kra. When you see Canada Charunya 5
DD was a Moka.
Chaumoka.
Nanu say the word.
Last week say the word.
You have a
fine. ABC dear Miss Ramo. Miami can food your mom say yeah. Found Jim.
No there. And they are only anyway.
Oh, offer
2 months.
We are saying, so what do you are?
Now I let Naba and the man in a stroke of presence in Garma. System is strong. System near power. Everybody, oh, ABC, and drawn so. So draw a sign Aberia na asa Benumentiana, which be at the tour. Then you might come up to peace. America can want some drone, some when you have been after more. Was who is your team of the week? Team of the week, Liverpool, Badges LTV. So I will say Napoli, that's so Attico, that's so Bayern Munchen, Eda Juve, our Habasa. Man City and a Madrid woman in other so the idea by any other team I would say impressive wiki why and now be nominated a cassette to a bar over times or more to about
Pedro Madina Cruz okay wow when by Yamana down Real Madrid and also actually they afei a branch and did it Macedonian and so Barcelona and also and so man Enoch prepare and so Kodama Juventus Bobo and so Econo afei man which said the Michael and so Kodama Juventus and so and a branch and D and then Kwesi Rashford and so Kodama FC Barcelona yes afei Joseph Ofori and so Kodama Real Madrid Bobo Kono Hamza Bashiru Kodama Bamutin Bobo and so Kunafei Alaska Cambo Kodama Madrid Emmanuel Kodama Barcelona Nyamiba Kwesi Kodama City afei a branch of an Akapa Richmond as Kodama Real Madrid no such me Adiaba when say Sule Abdullah is my name or Kodama FC Barcelona Sapo Alexander S. Man City the Sky Blues Tenim Boati Junior Kodama FC Barcelona Julius A. Dukumi Kodama Real Madrid no Kofi Michael Kodama Barcelona Moussa San Kodama Brentford and Barcelona Ogidi Brown Junior as a Man City on Darlington as the Sky Blues of Man City and Odaba Abdallah Tahir as I say Oko Adama Bamunchi Timno
where earlier push Nasiana okay now I'm in fast film na yenti Ghana phobia adwenche Felix Sechi Manchester United and Odiaba nemu wan Chelsea so Juve and Okode Amana Samuel Madrid all the way and no Abaruli Junior Madrid and Okode Amawomo when so in Shoba Isaacs Barcelona all the way Techi Gideon say Okode Real Madrid and Afeya Samuel as a Barca all the way no so Diaba Kwabena James as I'm CID Augumo Foster as a Real Madrid and Woko Ave Amawomo Paco Visa where is Manchester United you so bet me the account said in yeah can say any other and no dear so as I'm James Achu was say hello Barca play was say please Barcelona how you doing okay yeah who pa and no Tono so a day about Elvis for so as a Madrid and on so come dear Momosaki faces Barca all the way and a Saki a day as and Robert Lewandowski is still Barca on TV. And team Nwamo Kano dear Degetano Nyajuma Satellite Nona Yajuma Degetano Fort Kitwebi Neja I encounter Umugusu Technician and I'm very Hosa as Jumo where money Banama Fugusu pay TV now yes now on your work fast now for the press myself so therefore more na digitana banjeje kakra bi betom na manso aye kama edi amaye sakode obede na sakade asem obede me Kenya say Ghana music that's akode it say one way Ghana Franchrantu I know I'm feeling obede interview too much so on Danko TV interview sakode me sakode landlord one fear out fear on tempi o sha suro no my instructions but enwa Lord, we are senior Roman, you the catcher to be here, and I in your tell near Indian mammy because you back where I'm the power. But you said that from Jani Pebede, with the Canada, you will be the cross there. But the Nentan can someone on the Koda fortunate. Put a gun upon Madiana Wisika, when a crowd baby. What is it? Can you acquire the episode to come? For the Sesayara and Mupe, we are Jumaju Katia Pepe, General, and Sakadia. What is somebody coming to your canon? Chene at the sack and a brighter day, and a dano. Da papa anoshi me can be me and fancy no because I didn't say the same what better no be also dinner there I did that too with my own DJ fancy. Chairman say fancy your stubborn. Oh, sponsor there. No other fancy. Chairman. Fancy we do strong. Oh yeah, that's so. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, but in time we share because now what's your night chikakra? Abada bi amhwemo. Adwuma ne koso. Some share yeah sports I work Ghana there. I can confidently confirm say Wontumi sports no I don't know number one just say star BRB and avoidable that's right na tapuku baby o bia on samra so otomwa bishop e wo bia bishop wo bia on samra adwuma sisi on samra adwuma na so on two car okay ti hwama na bishop atika atomwa ba na vini ekizizo akasa oh nice vini ekizizo akasa okay just juma no Wontumi sports ebeguso ayekese na be kese ya na ho anso no obi atie abrochire me wo ho ne ade ya yinyina ahwa no obi a no etie mo ye kese mo ye tough eno ti no me sorry anopa na Wontumi me tie Wontumi sports bibia no ha meye what I say I one just say your point nko anti no enamaba
your lunch and so you ever have.
Oh, chairman, that's all.
Chairman,
said to know ya tell you chairman and I let them the massa where ya gani when they only take it your own buffalo. Only take it your own buffalo. Massa chairman that's so because them say time on common start say of course na your my yinka kraba chairman or chairman wallahi. Oh mama. I'm not na talk with mo. And mo the old more for prerudo. More for prerudo. Or the member said triple.
Angwa Juma no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma and such Renia no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma Ye Bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Ila Henu Yehuwa Ekat We Ahata Et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Tode Yashak in
BW1 170 7F9
7F9 2
and 14 O's. There was your 12 O's. BW1 170 89B
F
and also a 12 O's. So like best projected the Amamunti, no, yeah, Ghana G in Comra,
Angwa Juma no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma and such Renia no you Yami Wohoda Se Uji Didia Obeya Juma Ye Bompaye Shamachi Shra Yehuwa Ila Henu Yehuwa Ekat We Ahata Et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Tode Yashak in English in the name of
Saudi Pro League no one more a boy one more any alcalo de match no e ba so omo bogos ni me no and Sadio Mane e bogo e dem e bo ma team no na fe Arante Martinez Lisandro one so e bo na de ma team no ma wo mu she me no ntiwe no e ye said Al Nassr game no and so mo sikwenanra o ma me Ronaldo ana fe Kingsley Coman wo mu anra na ye crowd team say na no e see pa Ronaldo na o resere and so Messia ko bosulia e wa agrofamano so na to Ronaldo no na zero and man say sao the man for so Ronaldo I am any ade and no chances de onua e bobi gui pass that no play na OKT e man mo so na Ronaldo ni and on so let me I ba kumye na mra go no and so to ma unia na mo sulia de unia so let me bobia ya to something adeba nanra o said General Kingsley Coman one is Sadio Mane 1-2 pass papi panante a transfer Kazeze Mane and Coman no enye is a crowd mama projection no amia sanko so emie nra jumadia no ekoso ewo Al Nassr wo buke ma no ba so ne ye Mane ko na no come no and ye di ebe bi omo development no the every building every ema unia 1-2 ekoi yeah boy ema ne block na fat and some kasa start your money and kakra to that game no eba na wie ni go and saka ya enra we church mo de kakra and so to just na niaje and enra what me atwat na and no and so mo sham e de ama Al Nassr amon fan voice no so and the Facebook for no em say dam yinti enko en na fe ye ni enko no e different ma de no Ronaldo and so exchanging certain on William Trostekon Capito of Ama Al Kahud Bobokuno after second Ronaldo and exchanging the JC and no Temanado pay and a panic catcher Ronaldo and at the Golden Boot or Saudi Pro League no and so much make an enra and no more present and the trophy no of the amana bite no so the one some no and so at the ban junior and so can award then after say game no and ban no report of you at the later sitting in a amount now when Liverpool Boboko no yeram na afia ni nkomo e Premier League no mai ni ara se ni Messi komo e ko form win our tough mo ho na Liverpool enya 3 points wo mu any Burnley at the Burnley Mohamed Salah and a ball penalty de to neta wo mu at the far wo mu goal e say wo mu saka o Premier League no and no a weekend game and no Barcelona and yet on some de be say man no was start here all climb ladder no e Premier League all time goal scorer e wo the Premier League no so and for the catch you say there all time I say wa climb ladder na I say we no and some about 2 and antico I know I say 187 and once you say no Salah no 188 no and the 4th all-time top scorer and I say goal scorer no and the Premier League no matter some no now Liverpool manager I find on a slot at the Kakra and some want to draft as a game no one no Alexander Isaac come on and they when we Busan said na say and the Mexican was so Alexander Isaac I feel or no as a manager or planning so be implemented adventure into the squad of Liverpool when we ever boko na kind of say in the Premier League no more I have 3 matches in a week and I have a ball na 90 3 times in a week in SN Kakra we introduce and a player no and then there's a plan in your bebre and some manager and Kakra to drop Mubusan say Isaac no and some Etison was a time one also a plan a coin of Faswa Wadunia ebe rat team no more be fete yentie and a slot Kakra or the Tudor
far from ready for that schedule of 3 games in a week, 90 minutes. But then we could use them for today 5 minutes, and then Wednesday again 10, and then 15. But that we don't believe that is the way to build him up. We believe it's the way. In Sweden, they did the right thing of giving him good sessions without playing him a lot, because if you play the player, you cannot give him good sessions. They did the right thing. We did the same. So now we will be able, either Wednesday or Saturday, to play 45 as a minimum, and maybe a little bit more. But if he plays 45 on Wednesday, don't expect him to play 45 or more on Saturday, because his body is not prepared for that.
Manager no attitude say body no enya prepared for that no kakra what attitude adon sempi adema Olivier and the Giroud and the kakra panagene what did to say Van Dijk player and say Osha in the Liverpool for and the match the horse said you know advantage now na ocha wata na so twa no wage afem ama Liverpool and the Olivier Giroud and the atuda say can the toughest defender ever I no bo and the ten ye can complete and the defender oh masa said you Van Dijk no TV achi na o monitor game no na game no ko na one said that and rug game no na intensity and have a pace brand no at the point one na mo and one said that who said your brand no e bo and so city ntine one no at the atuda so betimi aka say o born there what TV na chabo so about there no more only need na pitch no so what me say pressure na say intensity when you at the game no that's on kokra and no Olivier Giroud afem atuda de won sabni na no banana himself Van Dijk no wo in the tournament bia one no ebo Holland wo and no afibia wo bo edman kota and no junior team and wo mobo your friend the legacy trophy na ekoso weekend Liverpool one a junior team no taking part of the legacy and the trophy course on a Liverpool team no one a junior side and a winning tournament and no a course on a Liverpool as a winning one game against Burnley weekend here and was say a double win and Nilsa also team can as a tournament organizer the Chrome Nafe and Koda woman if Liverpool akwache na woman so abom match as a winning and nisem atem amana Van Dijk at the kakra to draw on the day woman abom game we your far win and have a trophy a legacy cup Liverpool junior team no and some akwache no kakra our day at Udrani
part of the Liverpool double today, which you can tell us more about.
Yeah, definitely. I run in and I found out that the boys did a sprout at my own youth tournament in Holland. The Liverpool boys under 13 won my tournament. I think they had an amazing time. I think it was almost a sellout in the stadium from what I've heard, and everyone had a good time. I think the whole day and the players had a fantastic experience, all of the team. So I was really pleased with it. I watched the games this morning on the way to Burnley. Watched it yesterday. Unfortunately, obviously, I couldn't be there because I had some duties today I had to do. But no, I'm very pleased that everything went well, and I could say so many things, and I'm just buzzing about that. Because it's been obviously
and the legend to draw in terms of game and of course the legacy and the trophy for the Kakram also count and feel what can Liverpool as I'm a ball Mohamed Salah Basso weekend near Brent Goa one no Eshatima Liverpool Nina no and I find I can but Chelsea born Basso and my Chelsea the Blues so more and so a bomb day game no more pa now Omo and so at me and Brentford a ball 2-2 our match and no echo so Nasa game no and I call Palmer and so any go no after Emma Chelsea January na open play go boy and some 90 mania be and family team weekend di no and some in the baby and so Emma go no by call Palmer in the weekend way na very cold and the Chelsea supporters no I dey and 70 play day by na coach your friend say and so Maresca Chelsea coach no and they are two that so very disappointed Chelsea pa was him a resource in a very shame at the man as be correct time at Chelsea I consider go now and so I just ball 2-2 I say no Chelsea bet me I manage ball no bet me manage go now and no I buy it to a very disappointed as a manager I brought go no and so it's me buy a ball here 2-2 of them I'm at Chelsea and somebody play them out now almost and say or selection away no now man for so very cautious because over ball in the Champions League when they buy a Munchen and the ball buy a game now no bad in tears and all rested players be amabi and so abon na fe wa say Champions League and yama be koyana and was dabi na am for say or Champions League no na Champions League na all players ni bi wa na ebre and so no ma bre enti na say arrest him and no enti anama na so who players be our game no ma and so ti me cause manager and kakra to just say enya Champions League enti anama players ni bi and so enti me amo na mom na ebre anana aba.
No, absolutely. Joao Pedro before the game asked me that he was not fit 100%, better doesn't play. And so if I was thinking about Bayern Munich, Joao was on the bench. But Joao played because the focus was about tonight.
Somebody to the job Pedro Catran is na on your feet ahead of the game to manager no and I didn't send PL to Dynamia do my Champions League no I know that the Chelsea Omo RSA Omo Ebabo Bayern Nasa game Omo Diama referee no Mame the Spanish referee Obedi Jose Maria Sanchez or no Martinez or no Ebe Gemna for the game the way referee but referee last season 19 games all La Liga also 94 yellow cards in Timasa Martinez pass the yellow cards in it here Chelsea Bayern and over the 19 games you can say La Liga last season no also 94 yellow cards in team no anasa game way on so 20 yellow cards in the here now when you become manager and as a referee on and some show Bayern you see omuba Raheem Sterling ho is a transfer into no and some play and you say the last minute offer and so by saying Raheem Sterling deadline day nanka omuba na Raheem Sterling came here and Nicholas Jackson and nanka Bayern Munchen abeto tesa omo aba senka Raheem Sterling so no say ananiama so ngaba omo ba ho ebedin komane mo de no anso ntimi amufi ano aya Chelsea report for mateba ya dem 70 teba Manchester derby aba so na derby na no hye enra derby we aya de ana utimi sa no hye Manchester mamem ale hala ne ani nkoma enra wono ana winning man of the match no na enra was celebrate with and then the title no na say award no fa no ba me na ani nkoma dry bobo no and some na orasana nyama sikwa and the man of the match award ni anti uniam ana ball ni singlet kama Rosary no any za unyina no Rosary no na dan kom kama ana utimi sa waje and then awards out them and so show hontway ale hala ana wo na unim sa as ni goals awashadom derby ni tie said ye wo Manchester United or the ball mu pa na ale hala wa produce 8 goals oh Manchester derby na derby no ultimo say over 9 games one abo say 8 goals I 3 assists and ultimo say was goals and some at the Manchester City be pray why and somebody pay the but man you or man you say do baby na man you no anana you say do Manchester over say Manchester red you say Manchester sky blue and no the few whatever 70p and some whatever mama Jeremy Doku na any come Jeremy Doku the connection with Ali Halani to send was Ali Halani here and some already the past and the 3 season and as a way at the 10th season on the able na monitor be when the rounds no said the Ali Hala any moves no buwa or dash Ali Hala do be on space and on also monitor say space dema or piabo no and some let the show dema Ali Hala and Jeremy Doku at the atuda say do be or ball passes live stand on the obeka do be pass be or pa Jeremy Doku and some ball through pass or ball na pass na say ni na no idea or develop and so on or say be bia coming to us why analysis na analyze a branch of friend said Jeremy Doku I Doku ball no massa was and the Hala ball was what Doku no and no Hala so I the ball now say massa kwawe and some dangerous and no I to dia to dia and 70 pedema and then on the pay na Obama me and the Hala ni koma kakra na is a man of the match order and I would say no say the city and osai a promoting at 20 na oshe Gigi Donnarumma go our Dan Ramasa oh Manchester United and Manchester City why and here Donnarumma Shadrack Kowachi mame and incident in any come game no mame Donnarumma serves so our game no na fe yani nkoma ne rese no city na Enra also serves no ya na binye TV no so no monitor Wontumi TV o dia share ankles no na so be brand mbemu ne be obobo ne fight way 2 scenarios and one day man no single no ankles ne bienu na share the way goalkeeper Donnarumma esin stretch you ball a man for busa say Man U and Man City why and na sen kwakọ for Donnarumma Manchester United and then Man City me da super ball ni ebinye ball way mbemu boy Emma Donnarumma and some AET or said no mazi kwamasa enye is a Quentenra Ali Hala and one for Foden omo wi game no and omo call post match and Wontumi san kwamane koso no Hala say award ni die as Oduma Donnarumma award man of the match no mamsa award na say the command because Enra said there was ball that goal no or unbelievable goalkeeper Enra.
Thank you, mate. I might give it a GG to Donnarumma actually.
Yeah. Some save, wasn't it? Match award to give out. Could have been Jeremy, could have been Phil.
Anyone there?
It's Erling. Would you mind, Phil?
Well deserved. Thank you, mate. I might give it a GG to Donnarumma actually.
Yeah. Some save, wasn't it?
He was unbelievable.
Oh, he was.
Don't forget him.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you.
Wow, and some and also for the some common idea pa ultimuze for Foden and Haaland ran commodity no na omo ball Gigi Donnarumma omo ball abasu goalkeeper no and some are register the presence of ya dem and somebody play by Man City team we are one more RSN your man some obetima kama na bibian so etima ko jama Manchester City and no a reporter Manchester City team no and RSN your man some ebe ko yede ama womo na UEFA Champions League City and some womo Nuama ebetima akwa kama na Champions League no unim say ya rese Kevin De Bruyne say ono baby Kevin De Bruyne akodia na ohwe baby Manchester City womo ansom annama na tumi say edan bibia betima kama ama o machia Napoli ebebo the team ya fan say Man City na sa game no ana ohwe say the New Mexico Jeremy Doku say feeling no ansom ebe strange our Champions League and also Baso na wase waka ama obi ate say playing against Kevin De Bruyne no feeling here different wase nanu ya and we national team come on and so eko ya mo eko board man national team naja obi a reporting the man in club wo mu asaba na Champions League ne dey say at the end of the day no said the Pilato talk and at the end of the day no dey and he say omo show Messi and fam obi they are going to win the game and omo adem atoso ntene no o share Jeremy Doku asi game ne dey wo mu say omo kona fe wo ma ko win and you report for my table later sitting on Pep Guardiola. I say Pep Guardiola were taking charge of 600 top flight league games. Manager way already matches our no and some at me I handle as a manager from Barcelona. Our Bayern Munchen at the and some other Remo City. I have 600 top flight league games and some already said City. I have 446 wins and when you're 85 draws and when you defeat no Makumaku 69 and the ratio no winning rate in 74.3 and a manager when some uncertain account yet in 70 and Amorim Pep Guardiola records na Amorim as a record. Wow, they say Amorim no Pep make a record man na Amorim so send there all send there no say Manu and some record Amorim 71 goals and one consider I was 47 games one consider 71 goals as a manager. Amorim no na Amorim also the record of Manchester United 31 games we winning 8 we losing 16 and draw 7. Amorim say Yanfan Tonche Amorim say Yanfan start no and Tonche we dey say Otwadu dey bia auto say start no mokeka ha dream. Amorim say mun first start no and Tonche yenti Amorim was say man for Kana we lose say we draw away and then Amorim so defend the Manchester United recorder ekuta no defend HHM says I start 7 here mun fa Tonche emwa yenti Amorim
league win since you've been here. At some stage you're going to have to accept that the way you set up your team is just not working. It's not creating enough wins, and people are finding it easy to play against you.
Find it easy to play against guys. You have a,
they know.
You have a, I understand that, and I accept. So it's not a record that you should have in Manchester United. With the results again, I accept that. I don't see that way. I see that we are doing better, but then the results doesn't show that. Again, I remember last year we play in the former club. We play against City. We won 4-1. It was not near the opportunities, the way we control the game compared to today. But in certain moments we were not better than City. So I understand that, and it's hard, and the record says everything. So I understand.
But what is your message to those fans?
Amorim Manchester for Mutie Akomia Meza Mutie coach na or in summer brim to January Amorim BM so as what do you come kakra na do side to dan say the system na obono man for complaining the system no na on system or defend the system as a manager formation obo as a coach no on ma obi asesa na dwene as a manager the obono no no bebo oni bibia osesa no eno so ochiremu aka chirechiremu an tatus and in the system our boss a manager bibia ni wa ebetima asesa na dwen
this month, but I accept that, but I'm not going to change. When I want to change my philosophy, I will change if so and we will talk about that every game that we lose. I don't believe in that in the system or whatever, so I play my way and I'm going to play my way until during this months, but I accept that, but I'm not going to change.
System no Susana Obesana Morim and them and somewhere to Dagare Novel about this English media about the press now woman so woman about press woman now so pa Nagare Novel say problem no woman find it as na ex no Amorim na any problem no Amorim on your right players na for Manchester United when your players woman me about players Benny and Paul and so and from Amorim no and Gary Neville say why any problem no one do agidi say Manchester problem ni dey no any Amorim.
I think maybe it's because Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho are sort of like huge, massive personalities in the world of football, and when they came into an interview after the game, they were very spiky at times, so it almost brought anger out maybe in this studio. I don't think there's any anger in this studio at this moment in time, and I don't think there's no ill will towards any manager, but certainly towards Ruben Amorim. I think we all want him to do really well. But there are patterns emerging, and there'll be no Manchester United fan that exists that isn't worried at this moment in time about what's going to happen in this next month. And the one thing I would say about the system, and I'm down on 3 at the back, 5 at the back, 4 at the back, but when he talks about the 2 in midfield, and Patrick I thought asked him 2 really good questions there about the two in midfield. I think it's about who the two players are, number one, which obviously United haven't got the right two in there, whether that's Casemiro, Gatti, Mainu or Fernandes. He hasn't have
any players that fit this system.
No, he hasn't got the right four in there, so that's a big pro four. Would ordinarily say a manager has to adapt until he gets the right players into the club. He's not been able to do it in this first game.
Tactically, we know Ejris European Amorim a problem tema in the Manchester United and no Kakrote to the West Ham United for West Ham for consider say Nuno Espirito Santo womu arrest Biasuno say manager Graham Potter womu ejano kwana fe omuvia womu say Nuno Espirito Santo ebe yajuma eve amatim na no kakre Adeba Nicolas Zofa, a set piece manager, Emma Arsenal Boboko Nicolas Zofa, Enya reporter, Yakase, reporter Banese, Yase Oko Saudi Arabia, Woman National Team Camp, our Czech Republic, Yase Dismanti and Womo, Ekoko Dij, maybe I say, Womo RSA, Yami Atumono, and some Obetima reporting Afro-Wapa, Nanyamanso, Aya Kamade, Amatimuno, and no Aya reporter, Fluo Deba Diletas Linano, of the Ebana Manchester Sama, Yake journalist Bako, Italy, your friend Pablo Gondo, what they kakra, and the Atuda, the journalists, no, of the Atuda say, or the Manchester United, or also God bless Manchester United, and Manchester team way, and for the last 10-12 years, and also Manchester United are really talent, Oma say talent, and Koda woman in Bobo, Omobama Yua, now Oma be Diakuno, Mekawatasa, fancy Di Maria or Takano. Now, what him say, dear Oma Kasanse. When you say you Anna Scott McTominay ebe twagu wa Manchester United oko Napoli ekoli di womo adwomo Scudetto no amachi obia bona baso David De Gea no mu di David De Gea tam e wo manju wo mu di na tam anu anso koye anu ya fam nananu ya Rasmus Hojlund. God bless Manchester United and reported for Mateva. Yaron Samateva Melan, woman in Bologna, a game in a Cosono, Mark Mignon, goalkeeper, reporter Banisa office stadium, na a crutches and also a son, a motu more deconese pra, and omoches and a calf no, and a problem and switching Abama. Yet the Saleh Tasminano, as a man and a Pro Sodusua, and Yasameto and Nanyamia Duma, Yaret Champions League, no Dortmund team no. Injuries pa game against Juve and no ebaso yate Samuel Chanom and afe Duravel and afe away Nicolas Nom Alcemino Fabio Silva woman in some players homo akako pra arches no reporter Baniso Moresa woman and some game against Juve and that is you met me up and no reporter and no and the Salatas and some Hurricane Edia Tuta was it Champions League last season almost starting now could be our name this time one more person one more topic grouper one more and no Hurricane Jono and so Edia Tuta buying for no Oktoberfest one more and so Kate no one more Nyari Valley one more Tuta say one more ever born so me I come and no September on 26 come against other Bremen no and now and no reported from my later and pay show no so and as I'm later set of details now reporter as a Barca team no one game against Real Sociedad reporter but one game against PSG yet is a Spotify come new one able to me corner film woman could do juma and so I need to some of them Barca as a yomu a train as a Spotify come new one bet me a point in a duma one says UEFA Champions League no against Paris Saint-Germain our Spotify come new and over say and after Real Sociedad and so one ever bought a number reporter but it's against a Tefi you and cry for now and one ever bomb and a Sagema and also a Barcelona reporter now and the Barca manager no I found Hansa Flick at a Kakatuta was last season on Monitor England. Now on Monitor England no Barca and Anko game Nemo Newcastle was a woman match and from stadium a beautiful stadium our D woman from last season about it technically and as a tactically our coaches woman Duma dear woman dino I just some pa and Yamia Duma woman game no and your gamer a big game ketwakra and no I am some manager at them to do some no at on performance basis ayana and yet boss a performance I'm done a team manager the atuda so we're very happy what you will be a bonus
so it is really perfect. So I'm happy with the performance from the beginning, from the first second. We were very concentrated. The intensity was high. So this is what we want to show, also to enjoy playing with and for each other. It was today really good. Everything. So it's also the players who came in. Also, they increased the level, and this is very good. This is the attitude from everyone about this. It's all about a team. So we choose.
Manager no and some opinion Nyami Aduma Madrid no one press conference ababaso ne yate say Chouamani and Xabi Alonso our coach Madrid no and a press conference ababaso ne omo ebe rep enti Aurelio Chouamani and afa one of the managers Xabi Alonso omo rep na afa no man so e kama Jama Madrid ya fe on some na dem na e wo show no senior reporter from Madrid na Madrid gamer wo ko boy ya Martin Hoyson and so the konya red card was a game no na sa game yi ekofan sempayo sa referee ya wo di game yi sa o mu twa bono I was Spain na che say enya sabe to akra am che say dey reporter ban say diete and say Nyame Aduma Thursday under the Spanish referee committee one match now my review say a red card and I say a red card and a referee no and some Martin Hoyson and to report about and say you had to say MB and man for a punishment tabacco at the referee your friend of Figoria Vasquez and I say another referee Joe Manzano woman no punishment tabacco no report about and say yentesa woman ebetimi punish referee them on Thursday and woman DSU and so me review ni and you be no some let's say Kwakosia you doing some Peter Bambope and our Madrid training no we late for 2 minutes na say manager and so I will do na players are reported Mbappe Eban and one also a drive and what they ebe rema as only and so about do as Bibia come a day later singing no and so a day by Mbappe remu and some of the day about 2 minutes and a fe one and so a year later I did and some no man I was shown so and as some later server na mame ene Madrid womu former manager the Don Carlo Ancelotti ni commander Don ye ana ohwe okuta ne na word na ekuta no wey 2023-2024 season I know the best manager Ballon d'Or afe ana ninsaka na award no so wukai Real first stance on awards 2023-2024 ana manager and send your opportunity and awards night na say enti afe and woman award no and so akoma na chese no no so ninsati me kan award na award na no poya and ya de on sama de ba way the Don Carlo Ancelotti nsam no and ya de banana say Ancelotti ya de atuda sa French Liga and wo ko busa no wasam say league ya ka competition a man for ball in the NBA Eredivisie in the Netherlands as a no was ro crash in the French Liga man for to me ball lower as a French Liga na dey form ye pa untimi fan toto La Liga untimi toto in the German Bundesliga and afa in the Italian Serie A untimi kan fan to woni o mu ya dwen and was say do obetimi aka ne say wo mu hia more competition na do wo mu say teams no mo ball in the Liga no and as a Liga no as omu enso etimi grow the life of Olympic Marseille Lyon no and afa OGC Nice no mo say bia PS Ubenya Lyon one also call highest level a bonus ye rate league na because of what no ye rate womo kosro anom de wate atuja ye de ene sansam ni nyina no ade ba woni no adwen anasa woni ene Don Carlo Ancelotti and so anya adwen no kakra e phone ma de ba Ballon d'Or reporter ban say diakwa kwadro nie na yate se Ashraf Hakimi on award ya obeje Eja Dembele Ashraf Hakimi no na Ballon d'Or yi ana odi akwatu da se edu baby na Ballon d'Or na easy one man ye easier Messi timeje na Messi aje muzo adena fo no se hey so wo bab na se bodi asam oya Ballon d'Or and the nominee eso obeje bia pressure o say easy ye born team and afa omunya say omubewremu Ballon d'Or no say pressure and so me difficult eso be win award ni team Massimo de omu ayade no aya Ashraf Hakimi and some of them atudade and some piedema na mame Ousmane Dembele they say award ni dem say obi as Ousmane Dembele no e deserve award ni amfama na sana manfoka na campaign bi cross social media manfo and some campaign den say ne wono anese ate reporter man say Dembele camp e dey abetu da say campaign na eno cross social media omuni hu hwe omuni any knowledge about campaign eno cross about Ballon d'Or no omuni bibia so adwin anase omuni bibia fa de no cross our social media no Ousmane Dembele ono ensom ene ne camp no kakra wo mo adem abaya de awon sabru pi no enso ade ama ne awo show no so a anya sameto ne reporter ba na yeni nkomo kakra mame ne yenhwe said the New City mame Christian Eriksen na yeni nkomo na de wo say team ne ba na yeto aso na Eriksen e de atuda say onyini ba no ye kind of favorite player na utimi say obi anyina wa say me pesa me bobo na me be we me pesa me bona me be we okra wutie me no du ba bi so be lawyer enso ye wie ye sam akwakwa bi fufuro na the woman say favorite player pa anwo penasema na ne ball no pa na ni jewa no peso be so no Totti Francesco Totti also wow Totti no the ball you different crime to no onyini banyina no you can all time the favorite na Totti and no so eretina ya dem nsem pede benti Totti ne de oboa ball ne de oboa am say obi ani ho eno de Christian Eriksen dem atudwa de nsem pede ma me Africa ma membra Zimba na yenhwe se Newton na fe akomia mo be Zimba semi kakra na the woman say me tese calf woman de report aba na report a calf and some adeba say Zimba last season woman our calf Champions League no na we no cry confederation last season omone Ali Tripoli and a boy na supporters invade pitch ama omo toto nuama bebre ko pitch no so reporter ben say calf say omo ahui omo the reporter by referees omo di omo the fourth officials omo the report bebre banado omo kanyina ne say Zimba this season omo home games no omo one game omo abo ediatia Gaborone United omo fi Botswana na sa match no on be behind closed doors our Benjamin Nkapa Stadium hono behind closed doors omo mo biam happy and no I call for reporter omo adem bana one game omo say by the way 2 matches and omo ade amo mo say 1-1 probation and to almost 7 against Gaborone United of Botswana area the last one no and no probation so almost say biema and no be activity and so almost I got to biema and no automatically almost serve a home match ban and no the report omo atem aba ya the N7 pedement no I want some no and upon me catch us a calf and I say FIFA and some say players no be tomu pa ni nyina ne say over said the New City Oma extended international break no anopano ya de ama wa bite no so yesan enso mesiso de ama say and Gianni Infantino and some of the two nyina say no omo akabom September October say NBA ba international break as a player na obebo international break na do baby na utimuze na ubeko September na wasaba October ha dwie pa ente so makani nyina bom 1 and they say almost say there womu be 7-1 enti omo enso e de shadow na about the ama players no say the buyer fatigue ebre enso e be free ho na oba September na ndo obegina ma obo ani sa obo na nuama enso aye kama etimi ediama no kakra efri en FIFA o ma so ye de be de wonsam de pi no enso de amanti date ne de wo mo anya de atuda say September October FIFA international break e say yakaboma yaya no one na no almost 3 weeks until from 21st September copim October 6 na omo ansom awie eno kakra for the benches there utumi say eno kakra wo mo ansom ade abanu FIFA wo ma so ye de ensem ne pede ban FIFA de omo kan say eno anu no mo nsam ne de omo keka ne say ana eno so atimi aboa na players no enwa to omo players na wo to ana manfo so ewese nuama ebetimi ayekama eno reporter efro no de ba PSG players no wo mu pra no doson ewo PSG e say o say the players ni pra manager no de atoja say injury ne de wo mu ahwese wo metwa scan because choir scalia and the players ni bebre enso ngatime pra wo mu ahwese wo mu enso ebetwa scan na ya read the extent of the injury of the ama players na no PSG enso ankoma na the best team na ba na fe to aso na bibia ya kama ene anope Newton Pitalati and afe akomia Messiah aha wo mu atnasia wo mu be nuama ba akomienu bi enso ha na emse ngovo we mienu de
You mean a master say?
Omunya papa, we omunya papa.
Kosa. It was so trim.
Me dey o trim.
O trim.
Trim pa.
And I know trim.
Yes.
Omo complain TV esemo. I'm say omo trotro.
Complaints about
yeah, digital ne dey. Say issue kakra ba ho. Why omo technicians ne solve. Omo sell light ne dey omunya. Nti mo digital na ye nti dwuma wo hasisi akra o say o ye
adena no omo show mo hoden be kakra TV so fa so ni so say you no ye boda wura ona na kasa ko tie de omo ka no ne be ka kire me na akwa ka e be kakra na de omo ne wo be ka kire na oba no buza say oka say no be ka say ye see e be ko oman nyina be hia e be ye adwuma e be se ene no twam ene ba information center information center de ona na so ma no ba fie ho ho mo na ka say oso ye man ka say bo na no atibi e say information center kra no Capo because radio mu tie de krom ha ena graphic me papa de no graphic boss nti ukọ ne ho la graphic wo no enko studio ha Capo e say graphic kra no enko and a TV what them is obi ade eba ne phone so so we dey tie for
also just say we ask me as in bibi e wa hase bia wa
TV the back na obi akra twa TV abo na o phone so no mo share
mo nya no Facebook ne
select manage my
back na me dey wo me say bibi e wa hase bia
mo fire
hella me dey
ibu mi onko akomia so ya adwuma weekend e baba so mo na say
akomia de me ka weekend
o tentene sa
you see me pa you see me the mayor demand
so na pass na man crowd bia
good
kakra no ho say chenchen de nyame na she you see chenchen
yenko
yes yenko dia yenko na weekend do gigi performance no e ma manage
very splendid
na why you come mu ntine ya no control ya ne come mu
mba mate mu control ma
yeah gigi
bono ball na esi
musician na yenko
Ekonimu
you're trying him
was so to new yes boss no you go
sir at the level of performance piano your stage be on my adaptation in can come on
no cray
your kroma kotoko has folks to players but na omo ball baby on banament me amwa German for can say oh Mrantie no e bi so club no omo here adaptation City no cry no a so same players no and our club no are big edema players no but there are certain level of performance who here adaptation who here but we will not give you time to adapt.
Sure. I'm ready.
That is the point. I'm ready to cry say edema. Gigi eba Man City no. Adia no be can say obetimi aba be adwuma no ana want me na Pep crosses na esa or whatever be the case no obetimi abort say the Pep Guardiola yenim say the goalkeepers ediom na eka ho no but say be ko ho na say enko ho no the performance against Manchester City no it was top notch, especially that volley now save against Mbuemo no it was one moment if you don't share Premier League or my TikTok account or my you from Enra
I trend it pa.
Now the thing make say who here adaptation is say football one language edinam
football no
yes one kasa ne vocabulary edinam and say okọ field no so sasa be what yan kasa sa what Chinese sa what twi sa what Hausa Capo and not really a matter of field no so
okay
there are basic ways of seeing the game. What board do the top level on Quadia? You do call ya quickly. Sani marketing kitten no Capo obetiasi.
Yeah.
And in cinema make us say adaptation there who here mobia. But at the elite level of the game, time be any home from Mount or what Manchester United.
Nothing ever tell.
Gigi and Charles says Bravo and I use you say analyze or central defenders are no bono. Ewa bra Capo what board the Champions League final aje. It's the national team Azuri na started the moment. Wakubo club wakubo. So it's a shoe-in replacement for Manchester City.
Yeah.
Now why you adwuma na dia momo pa.
On my game ni FA.
Go yes. Na Capo ye kan. Sebe. Enye nanse na ka Gigi we no. Oba be say nkomo na Italian goalkeepers ye kan kanfo mo.
Yeah.
We don't waste time. We don't waste time.
Yeah.
Say a Italian goalkeeper.
Yeah.
No, it has never been the case. Sana Cameroon so tie. Cameroon keeper pio ha yankamfo no. Onana na abese nkoba, abese bibia. Cameroon. Omo we goalkeeper production factory. Onana ne Gigi and be changing command from Cameroon Italy. Really God blessed them with goalkeepers.
Okay.
Now moving on to the game properly now. Amori mun say ma work kan na Bobby say the style of play the one say sano. Na say e best sound dey agesi asese onu nipa no. Asem we no. Capo. We no e dey ade e truancy. Ana e dey ade na Amori ba be hye no. Look.
Amori. Why are you laughing? Why? What's your problem?
I don't think I'm sure you will lose it.
Yeah. Now, information crash or back and binti on the more Canada on deal.
Small boy, we not done better one, you know.
Yeah. No time, man. You
Nintina me person my story on the play. Small catch my dad.
It's
Crown is already. I didn't move Crown.
Over Saba. About 2 more.
I don't know about to tell you.
Listen, I don't know. As one catch myself, Manchester and say small boy. What why has a intimate stories and so. The guy loves Manchester. A Drew games, the animal could see no say. Okay, the Amor okay. We say the action with make we never come back.
No great.
But I am not speaking to the words, no. I'm not speaking to the scoreline.
Yeah.
Shadrack was so horrible. On my me EPL table no. On my bottom half no. I'm pet top on IBBA. Me bottom half no.
Okay.
Look, right now we are not discussing about Amorim identity and whatever. Capo. Ya jetum on the Omo the opese obo. Na mum the opese obo no emu cracks no na opese discussing. I'm not saying say na 3 back no onye flexible and on change on moment suit the strength of this place, the squad he has. He should trim it to suit our strength. Me jai no kan.
Okay.
The ono opese obo no magiatum. But the ono opese obo no mu weakness. Shadow can forgive no bra. Table no my. Now bottom half ni. When you bottom half, Shadrack, we are top 6. I brought natural with Shadrack. We simple bottom half. Offer bottom half on him. National game now game no how we econo. There are certain weaknesses be brewa Amorim team even with a free back no. One of the most difficult of assist I made as an analyst. Doku assist no any weekend we no.
Okay.
agility. Yeah, the Asian football you said the word agility and flexibility the goalkeepers.
Yeah.
What yes. What to ask this guy is so agile based on position and one anybody be of far ball free, you know. We've defined agility and flexibility with goalkeepers. Yeah, associated those two words with goalkeepers. But Doku really showed an extreme agility from his body. Bono the rap boxing, you know. Bottom half of the knee. Capo, watch these clubs are bottom half of the table. Nation by Manchester United, it didn't want to check a class in a while.
So the one in Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, Burnley, West Ham, Aston Villa, Nafi Wolves, Bona, AD no.
Last year, I had a United way. Group weird or the season.
Yeah.
You catch them so much they won. It was
and
you of match day 4.
Is your 4.
Look at them now for no more.
Is one to go area. Bimuna say, or down beso be free.
And we don't tell me I'm more to the and your honor pay. Bro was a brony deep power croma. And you're a person with the power how. Bibinti Capo.
Wow.
Look. Papa who saw enough for phobia. I know Japan.
Yeah.
No, what it is to an offer.
Don't go there.
Baby, Manchester, Capo. Can I catch him when you pay energy? One person of Combo Champions League semi final, and I say,
we will be any. Will be any hour or hand any other class or person to for.
So on the 3 back in the Omo. Now 3 back in weaknesses and also so many day bought to a cheer or be to Maguire, which is shadows with Capo and also so many day.
Is the right materials no young fan fitting system as well bana
Manchester United born market here fincher wana Kofa Kunya Mbuemo Kofa Shesko no I mean Capo free players we want any productive by be a one son over Manchester why Shesko ana Shesko they not Liverpool mu nyina na Arsenal mo pepe no and then Mbuemo has been fantastic for Brentford. But Christine move no to Manchester based on the age, you know. Anyhow, but we are longify and stay, no, within the club. But being productive in the final 10 years, experience, the technical quality of Mbromo is so apparent. But how has the project gone so far? They also have Cunha in the mix. So, Baby Madrid Cheme pass Amorimosa a calling for extra problems, you know. Upon match, and Nancy Mekano.
The post match, you know.
Says a mobile once a sign, yes, a me, yes, a me. Where's Hardy and the away to China?
As one who's through second, as the way we see Casano. Said the working, Ruby Hoons society, just yes.
Coach Abubakar, not a cancer, Amorim.
Why not? Amorim, dear. Why not? Because I wouldn't want to spend much time on it. Okay. Kakrabin Amede so Newton there so. Manchester United club ne da hono. De bia me kasa asem we say. Ubetime nya reasimu philosophy nyina kama. Amorim adia no the free sport ne ba na efe. Le 3 back resource culture efe. But Man United club ni sa nyoma miensa we oba na emma ye be pamo identity resource and if you are not accountable for the results because the changes of results just not accountable for the results
start to crowd move on to I don't see the way you see it.
And I've said it time and time and again over years say Obama results now you will leave. It's a matter of when Manchester United will want to trigger it. But one day too, we'll come here and have a proper discussion about why I miss me to me say Manchester United a poison chalice.
Okay.
For coaches and players.
Okay.
Chalice no asono.
I say a club I say coaches are more maybe future be done many more meeting and even some of the players
in the first place what is a chalice?
Chalice no there
that's a more do because okay Pablo Kondo so a journalist or Italy on so akabiano pay say on the which me can say God bless man you
God
bless man.
So we share Roman films in the there no romance with yes because I am for no cap gold be cap gold cap be that is a chalice large cap.
AFL.
Modify no wine glasses anyway. What's your bakubu? No so. How don't Sasha say now? No. Yeah. Go there. That's the chalice. That's a poison chalice. Has a Omo no mo ye adwuma wa hemfie ni we no omo de aduro guma hu yetimi de aduro ne petepete ano no into do Sasha na wa no koka wa fe wa kwa no exactly sana man unite and akwa ese point nti ba ono ma no nko ade a obeto
one Rasmus Hojlund go no
yeah
on confidence
yeah
and he was very happy
yeah
one Nana
yeah Unana 8 solid saves.
Oh, confidence or the that goal. Eh? Scott McTominay like
yeah.
Fred.
And now Rashford that
Rashford. I say
and
fresh air be
the all can and Pablo Kondo so can. Was this our players ni now man you need mu free or no
Anthony Correa Betty.
Anthony Correa.
From Eric Ten Hag pen I say so far.
I say man.
But somebody I say Baby, I say Pogba mon come on with this. Pogba go to 2 Old Trafford in 15 one day. You know what
say it's a club on so na results on ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, na afufuru ni pa nyina. And so Valverde.
Yeah.
Runakoma. Nya basa fo na dum mu ja.
Yeah.
Ana obi aso refie no.
Okay.
And also be from Runakoma so ba no so ye top guy on so rise baba. And so Valverde adwuma ye ma Valverde Bilbao before all movie dey free on no. No so top notch. Tata Martino mu nyina ambassador Jojo mo. Adwuma no aye oba Argentina no so free on mo ba no. Some results emma.
That is it.
Each and every time Biana results on man.
Pressure beba.
The pressure keeps increasing. What say last time I said I'm not remote. On to me mekano boom sa say away omeyinedi and I said there be we more sporting say I'm saying no well you're wrong for the job and you on no and I mean show baba bia all kwakoye adwuma no demands are no huge right now so church and
yeah but on a next Valverde no say on there and man so no so omtimi make bibi kakra bi so winning 3 La Liga
and no who in the West club our coach here Bobo Basedin
okay
what your trophies all right
yeah
and I said Ten Hag more baby okay. But they will still talk about United as their worst moment
for sure
by to
understand that
Newton Amorim winning back-to-back Premier League games since Obama United.
So say 1 point per game no call. We consider 7 goals in 4 games.
Wow. So no, Edumane.
Ene kan say so do say no. Mike ni so
Edumane.
Edin dey nyina hu say Edin.
Because statistics na ye kan ye do nkomo zizi a. It is the worst.
Yeah.
After World War II. For Manchester United manager be our coach team.
Afterward was
statistically Amorim is the worst Manchester United coach.
Yeah, I can see.
Statistically, he's the worst Manchester United coach.
And tactically,
it's in America say Adibiano. Oh yeah, Ujinechira Efe. May there are certain moments within the game. Utimi game ni say Nensano. Oh, team in the show. Okay. But we always say this: a big club like Manchester United won't mean these particular statistics and convince anybody so very successful.
Okay.
Nothing is ever comforting at Manchester United. So your head coach, Jose Mourinho, but no results, but not born in your face. Almost on your nobody is satisfied. It's difficult to satisfy Manchester United supporters because I say Manchester United supporters I say unless you are saying a bonus so
yeah I say
but
the way a team needs
you
only example
what's it
only example be out Mike
only example
of the
satisfied
satisfy woman
say be a bema na girl na wakoshia no Evan say wedding emra was say musa and also no we a church boy and you are not that say Like you didn't have a promiscuous lifestyle. One for ham for ham. We be a unya ba kubi anu. Ana the okoshia no so ye timilele. Ade ne ye ne dent wa ya manache. Wow. Afa okoshia na obone ba.
Come on, just wow.
It's well no. They've been spoiled by success.
Oh, okay. So, I'm saying, well,
they've been spoiled by success. She's been spoiled by sensual pleasure. Nay, what Jinenia?
10 over 10.
Wanted to know why are they? Who taja?
Who tell me?
Who tell me?
Oh, but you see, the only thing that can save Amorim now is results. Aside that, nothing else. You don't know what is happening. You don't know what is happening. Masa, they're happening. They're happening now. The results. And the last thing, Miss Rodima United here say now no team is afraid to sit back when they play against United. And when United also decide say bia obia no be set back ya ball no I was so motivate nipa corner the ball kanta no mo so person mo try say Oligan associate de ba kwa nam de penance no yeah o share team bi no hwena team ni ye na adwen so ne be bo a oje Rashford didi quick wingers pace oje Bruno di because Bruno betima ball one through pass at him yeah oje bia masha di oje obidi then we jai obo anu abo kanta na to achi no ahye sa na no mo ye. But results will only keep him at the job. But you see, Manchester City, Manchester City. Guardiola is a son in Sano.
Okay. We had a full
Guardiola is a son in Sano. And no game no Michelle answer yes, and no more brankesi. Later on, you buy Miss Abinya Daji. Every game no. You see, Pep Lenders ne Kolo are giving Pep Guardiola different ideas to adapt to. As the Premier League, you know, air con any man your sources are. Guardiola compare adaptable. I must say, why not say, or jail to himself football now with the Premier League in Merseyside. Shako fast you should do and ra in a game. Pep Guardiola 2 and 3 and ra. And na Kusan of the ball 2. I know you see O'Reilly no. L3. Shane midfield, na hwe attack. Edrume bi City timi jai ball Manchester United so mo. No matter so much. Emre bi atwam no Guardiola will never allow Manchester United to play. But Guardiola drain all the coach of Premier League and na ma metem bia menya drain say no. So ka so otena league ni mu bi ma this season na nkasa ne kwawe no o pomo betimi age obetimi agibi.
Because
about fresh no. Okofo the goalkeepers bi ba so mbobbo mbe possess bo. Ohu se mo ayedin no se da bi. E wo se me system na me bo different style. Or this style the G League nyina wie no. The following season no be finding it out. It's the first 5 games of Manchester City no check here. Season be on G League be the following season. Then Pep Guardiola will adapt. Yet one on Enzo Maresca kofa inverted center back adwuma bi de ba Premier League nim. You started one at John Stones, who is a center back by John Stones, your DM.
Yeah.
It brought the best out of Rodri or the G League. Young confirm, no, I started to tell me, no, the Mikel Arteta better. After and then the center back in the inverted be full back. And they were offer Pep Lenders the number. Natural wingers. Typical 4-3-3.
Yeah.
To be call 4-4-2 flat. Or set it back because on Mr. Doku pace. Or Mr. Foden with intelligence.
Yeah.
I know what the renders my city. It was City and a counter attack ni do and about no proud to the Amadoku.
The chemistry in the Premier League na no be shape.
He's adapting it to no offer Pep Lenders. Pep Lenders here a Premier League winner. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp's most trusted lieutenant.
Liverpool to him Tyree no.
I know na churo book say kwa Jurgen Klopp fa so ye ne tactics in the system ni bibia no na nsa wo.
Yeah.
It's here na Pep Guardiola kofa Pep Lenders na he does something that is opposite to another philosophy to come and become his assistant. Adwuma na no ye no. And And I love the fact that Wajia to me says obe adapted na wabon home the results no enya consistent for Guardiola because he's changing from who he used to be.
Okay.
I think results in the be draw. It be quite disappointing for Guardiola. People will have issues. They say, "Oh, Guardiola back from near there." But me, I'm a team. Me, who say he's still adapting to a new strategy under Pep Lenders. That is how I see it.
Okay. Well,
Barcelona prove say without Yamal, they can be dominant. This is not in a bad way to say Yamal is important in the Barcelona team. But I think this is a good news for Lamine Yamal.
Okay.
The America say good news for Lamine Yamal. He say he's too young to carry Barcelona problems in our shoulders.
The pressure no be come from kakra.
Pressure and any expectation in your mobile come from kakra.
Okay.
Yamal onya Messi. Yamal inye Ronaldo. Yamal onya Maradona. Ana Yamal inye World Pele. Yamal nankasa no onye Kylian Mbappe. Ba oya akoda.
Afeno oba.
O the potential say obetima ba bet so ma ya bo mu din nyina.
Okay.
Bemi de se baby a Barcelona gina say no. Bia meto akoda no so. Na metete no. And they are actually grooming leaders within the team who understand the assignment.
Okay.
Every single week, Pedri show the reason why he's a world-class midfielder. Femi Lopez proved the entire Barcelona. He decided say young Tony Ebema Natana. Kubasi proved the reason why akoda to say ono. Oba wiase na we center backs a omususu a omuni ball ne bo a ana age no ofo omuni ball ne bo a wode ne be kan. And hwede na Marcus Rashford there. Na hwede Rafinha so here from that role.
Yeah.
Quality in depth. This is what the team needs going into different competitions. Different competitions. Betimi di abo Mohammed.
Okay.
Etimi edi Hansi Flick. Kudos to that particular resource. Any the say timi aka betimi aboa. Amo metimi afọ Wontumi pa edi Efra.
Okay.
Away from that, the Thuram brothers give us something to be happy about in the talent Serie A. A more picture be Marcus Thuram shego no yesi.
Okay.
Owie no saso ni jesi de chido yesi. Ni nua na te kana na ni nua na so koye the same thing o yesi. Ano no so really jesi do.
Opeja na beti. If you a father na otewo na o hwe o mani mienu oni baji o obi asu go se bia na header Marcus Thuram born a boy they say na header corner pangai free kick kenan you this your boy ni nua Kefran Tuam pangai hwe mo mienu. Wow. They gave us a classical derby d'Italia. This is what these two teams no mo de maye emre bi atwam with the quality of players that they had. And I think I got to Done Kivu. Tactically, right on point. Individual quality from these players, no. Obiache say me determine results and at the point in time. And I think Juventus stood tall and they got this the Omunya results we had the perfect time. Aha, celebration in it. Yeah. Wow. Celebration really. So it will almost is it almost celebration of Mafaniana. It is almost family meeting dana na jona we no muko dinner. One be dwane yonko. But I think almost be on the field of play say Edu Park neswa enye nuasem. It's about delivering results. By the game. And there was a certain video. Nipa no or yes a video no. Let me say was a man a raise. Mike, me so what chance upon it. Na Marcus Thuram nam holding. After second franchise goal no. I was celebrating winning in the region. It was a slow mo. Marcus Thuram nam holding ana Kefran. Eya nesasi. The capture no na chisi. Wow. And you could feel say nah. Lilian Thuram is a proud father. Sure.
definitely.
Nani beji because
definitely. Now we be supporting one.
Yeah.
Was it? But we be supporting one.
So be support do be share. Do be winning na be support no.
You see the okunu mo ende. Bali and the mic, send the mic can now win ball. But I'll look for the video and send it to Shadow Akata mic can say.
Matia, Mike Bray na yeah, back community.
Capo, I say, I wouldn't spend much time with the European leagues in so bad.
Okay.
Maybe I made them in some need. No more talk was
yeah, kwese no.
Tournament.
Me dey we to bad new nana.
New young
new nana.
Kwese no hunu. Akumya mwa o research me.
The jamase ne dey keka.
Minim to ba mentiase.
But him ya to me metima chiwo mu.
Asonsu aso. Wasn't an ampedo nyimbi asonsu aso e o man boajo.
Yeah.
Asonsu aso ba kwa jebi. Wo jamase. Jamane ye dua. Asonsu aso ya aboa.
Yeah.
Minim kwa jebi no.
Okay.
Nti kose asonsu aso ba kwa jebi.
O jamase.
Okonomansa. Bema be kota kwa kose.
Na jamase so ekro.
Aye we cross wo.
Nti say be jamadua na se
kose asem kan say.
Kose asonsu aso ba kwa jebi wo jamase. Okonomansa. Bema be kota kwa kose.
Okay. You are between. Oh,
Bema be kota.
Bema be kota. I see you. You are fire there. We gram refi.
Let's see a little bit more come.
If I marry you,
so I lay no you be me pay no.
Michael, you need. The cocoa na chia because or ya kra horo when you need. What to ko be 52 what to.
Ni po mai dey.
Aka 8 years right to the pension pay.
If I were chill.
Na see anu no some to be there na o.
Aka 8 years right to the pension pay.
One person akomi asre but still na asre no is laughing in pain.
And there na see.
Capo, a lot of developments across Europe.
Yeah.
No credit minimum. European football no. This weekend, Manchester 3 matches simple.
Okay.
But I've been able to catch glimpses of highlights. I want to speak to certain developments.
Okay.
You baby Kobe. See how much they done.
Yeah.
A Krodos one want enough and that's the story of Donnarumma.
Okay.
And then Andre Onana, 2 goalkeepers. Anka weekend way, you know. Kebeye Ederson versus Onana. Ewo England. Ekoye Ederson versus Onana. Ewo Turkey. Enrichi Ederson was one of the much respected goalkeepers ewo Premier League nim. He has assisted goals who are provided here the obeye. Wajini de but bema beye wan benye ni na. Nti also uja hoko.
Akotwaso.
Exactly. When they kono obi so no ba be sha na nine so you obi odo so ye ja na kwan wo baby owo. But he had achieved success. Success at PSG nya no. Wontumi nka story ni na wonte Gigi Donnarumma
free. Yeah.
So Ederson left, Donnarumma came to replace him, and it offered him an opportunity. So no so interest City for say only footwork net said the Ederson ne war. But our the City for no so here. What do City need now? A goalkeeper who is an excellent shot stopper. Ederson was good with ball distributions near there, but the shot stopping abilities no. Measure with Donnarumma there. Donnarumma never bro Ederson so. Anya kesi e be kakra bi. Ene sa dia. We na ba be hye. Accept me for who I am. Coach make compromises. Club na be make compromises. The fans will need to appreciate. You need keep on nimbo ne bot say Ederson na weja hokono. But you baby ako baby. Donnarumma ne ba wa ba no. On tena PSG won je nim guase ne mom obepese oni Man City so benye nim nyam ne nkunim dia ba o mafa. Onana the same thing. And then koma ye di ozen koma akwaye ana Morim Onana na je 3 goals ah. Yeah.
Could be a Onana.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But contrasting stories.
Yeah.
Onana prevented 1.67 goals against against Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
Abra Trabzonspor Ekoboti Aomo. They were even a man down. The shot on target, expected goals a free move bank a no 2.7 says he considered just one goal. So in as much as his side lost the game, he's seen as a hero. Senya wan kenim gwase no kebe poto ba wunti ya je nim gwase ne sa.
Yeah.
And that is another story. So switching comes, two different outcomes. We're free England abateki.
Yeah.
Heralded even when they lost. In England, kebe bonechi, even if they had considered a goal. Keeper we see a cancel nyadi obe concede. Manchester United, Akomia rightly said it, it's a poison chalice. Wono manua ebe kun. But wo free ho kwa bontia. Na fe amount for ne hunu se ne wo see. I will use just two goalkeepers. David here. Oko Fiorentina, we've seen it. Then again, Andre Onana.
Yeah.
Just as a Trabzonspor, we've seen it.
Yeah.
So you baby it also fits the story of Rasmus Højlund at Napoli. He was a bench warmer and then surplus to requirement at Manchester United this season. He goes into Napoli and he starts his first game. So go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated.
Okay.
He was being tolerated at Man U, but Napoli, they will celebrate him. Yeah. And Nenijia, no bet my man football no so adwene mu de account. Ye bet me nim ball ne buy de ebe. Ye wahi. All of us are eloquent. Ye nim akasa, ye present it well.
Yeah.
But imagine when you are psychologically troubled. Oh, how bebre also. Oba studio awo present here den kwa na wa no from ototo papa so adentia wa adwene mu no CP sana we de no so tie. So at Manchester United, the environment alone ebe kana she the biano is up for scrutiny. Ye dine hon komo na masa iskama to scale go akomia dina no dimbi ana milos kilos wasan onya de minim de nti obo club no otie ha no oye nipa.
Oh yeah, feeling.
But at Napoli they will show him love, and I will give you two examples again. Victor Osimhen, Romelu Lukaku. Neapolitans no more raise Osimhen man here so your hene. Lukaku the same thing. And this is a player with potential. We're not an established star in Obama. He was only a prospect. On your environment, but don't nothing as here. It will bring the best out of him and make him glow. Then, Modric. Age becomes a number when geniuses are at work. After more sure say we this say. The oboy yes when you need to do now where they when you don't me ball. But Modric is 40 years. I stand to be corrected.
They are 40.
The goal he scored yesterday, the technique. All the Sabonema Ruben Loftus-Cheek or Then how he was able to imagine everything and work it out. There is something experience will teach you. Normally you won't find that lesson anywhere. Experience and the ability to sense, imagine something, position himself, receive the production from a silent markets, connecting to the net, the technique in hitting the ball. This to me will be Milan's best signing in the summer transfer window, and if he keeps on like this, he will be a transformational signing. He's best now, but he will be transformational if he gets the impact now on Moshe so Mubenya. And I don't think it a idea Italy teams no more modern so more transforming players by using them in roles beer near him so moon to me Andrea Pirlo. Different versions of him at Milan and Juve he was known as a deep lying playmaker. Then he was impactful. Italy Wabion. A lot of players have come to that league and they have been redefined. Yes, he has saw Musu. Modric is in an environment that allows for trying things out and then bringing the best out of you irrespective of age. Jeko banka ne carry ani yegu bob city yi no to twene no ba se we ani be body ni din pejai. Yeah. So I think Modric is right at home with what he wants to do. The last one, if you try and you don't succeed, do you give up or you continue again?
Try again.
Exactly the point, and that's the story of Oblique Savio. Where you bring it to 100 meters. Yeah. Monitor. Yeah. And Oblique Savio, unim Ferdinand Omanyala. Kenya Nino Tumika abodi ebi almost so Casapanes race ni dua not chairman I have to form exactly into Oblique Savio. No, he was an object of ridicule. They subjected him to a lot of abuse, especially after Jamaica Olympic Games. Jamaica had risen in terms of the sprint, and Shadrach Beboy am sending away. You were world 100 meters champions. It was less dominated by the Americans, US, Canada. Ne na bakubia be fame aberration for Christie 93 from Great Britain. Kim Collins from the Caribbean. Also have a fame 2003. But in between, Carl Louis will win it 83, 87, 91. Then Donovan Bailey will win after Christie. Now twice Maurice Green. 3 times again an American. Kim Collins Babe flash him. Gatlin and Gay Ebejin back Bakubeji 2005, 2007. Then the beginning of Jamaica's dominance by Hussein Bolt. Bolt naturally was 200 meters. I not call Glenn Mills Jose. He will need to better how was he running. Now Glenn Mills catch and say it is all about endurance. Sadia on my boat 8 to 400. The most suggested to Glenn Mills, Debbie, let me also try this one out. And the 100 was for finishing, but both 100 now the timing was splendid. Excellent. Into the suggestion, the coach took it. No, I said no. They will train you consistently for 200, 100. They will work out the 400. No, not because you compete with it, but it will bring you endurance. So ne be albert me akọ 4x1, akọ 200, akọ 100. I won't break. And that training, and 2 years crown or the Beijing Olympic Games. Both went to Athens 2004 after Olympic Games. No approaching Glenn Mills in 2007. They started training him for 100 meters from 2007, 2008, Obey Olympic record 9.69. Then in 2009, World Athletics Championship, Obey 9.58. Yeah. So in less than a year, under Glenn Mills' coaching and tutelage, you say both breaking 2 records, World and Olympic. Wow. So then I make a drew. I am no. Coaching is very, very necessary. Yeah. But your coaching will be a kind of mental block. You will need to escape a certain psychological barrier. I want him come on, baby. I'm Oblique Savio. Time about a year record. No, this is a young boy. No, about 8 years. No, sir. You want to match 2001. Both record 2008, 2009. Now we know the name fees. But he told his mother. Baby, I will say both I want to go there. Okay. And that is the same person he's working under, Glenn Mills. Mills was a former athletics coach for Jamaica. Jamaica, okay. You know me, Juma 2009 or the Guin or Akoti or Noankasane club. Into a athlete, you come and register. You are training. Oblique Savio. So what they have done with Oblique Savio, they say, you have the potential, you are young. 24 years. But Mpempe no kwa bibi esi ukwan. Onim say wadwini mu utumi pra. Yeah. Good. He got injured in the Olympic 100 meters final. Semi-final no way to the fastest time. Attention in the video score viral than ma me bompa ya man no. Yes. And no be anim say anka final ne de. Ono ni Kishen Thompson. They will set the pace. No match the Jamaica. Unfortunately, Americans ne up stadium. No mudina tem so pana. It was Jamaica's embarrassing performance at the sprint event at Olympic Games. But they did not relent. They went back. Drawing board with Omukoye. Oblique Savio is back now and is a world champion.
Wow.
And it is the story of Glenn Mills. In two check here, 2022 fourth, 2023 fourth, 2024 on the Rio Olympic Games. 2025
last year
he's first.
The 8th.
Exactly. And the Olympic Games they're all Rio 8th. But in 2025 he's there first.
Wow.
If you try and you don't succeed, just pick yourself up and try again. But make sure say you are doing things right so that bouncing back a very simple amount. Under Glenn Mills, he was able to bounce back, and he's the fourth person. Glenn Mills, Amanabe world champion, 100 meters. He's in both. Glenn Mills, Johan Blake, Glenn Mills, Kim Collins, Glenn Mills, then oblique Saville under Glenn Mills. Until what's the constant here? The common denominator is Glenn Mills coaching, but just show intent, make sure you have talent, and it will work with you, especially if your mindset is also positive. So if you try and you don't succeed, don't give up.
Try again.
Pick yourself up and try again. And the story of Oblique Seville.
Wow.
The same boats never born of us, no.
Wow. I'm saying interesting, very interesting story. Yeah, I'm saying Ghana no so no Yakubu na glam okay you will be a coach no.
And you see one of your biggest
because
technical deficiency.
Upon Jamaica having the talent near the Musawo will be a good trainer.
Yeah.
By a hand, you will be sir.
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't.
So it could be.
After you need programmer, you pushy athletes, mama.
You need
sir.
But we are man for Chin when we are in the Canadian Cabs, and who can see a Kobe real. So what no classic crowd and I Dakomia and be our name Chinakomia and easy.
The airport now. Obika said Miss once in Kamana or move me away. Was it Chinachinum Kamano or moving in the crier says to say I'm pulling the yellow piece of money. Open papa.
Why they?
Meba. You can't see you can say or no crash non to pa. Now we are what to was it to go to
already on the who be said who ran deep forest.
May I bring about
say new to a quick crowd.
Man
Italiano, but we are feeling no more.
I've had one of the finest lives ever a year the suburb.
So they have a from Spanish burger.
Banda requested to all.
That's the last time Banda included our say.
Can't about 1 week, 3 weeks.
Who used to a so need his own
easy crap. Over time break.
I don't know that
and easy over time break to us. Now, Clifford Chamber for us, what do you? Your chummy on the hometown. Chummy pa and was up me also dear. A pedifie Lizarizo no. Abba what I
Thomas has some common say pressure did so. Fancy
one match.
Of fans and near you back also the coach.
Of the previous 5 opening games of movie. I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
Because fans in some more
anymore.
But in some kind of such extra say no on himself or a man top. Some not to Adam ridiculous.
Yeah.
Before I've made mention of the right focus about
now in supporters no
did he say assassin was say
did nobody you now you did he be or no US a baby
no I just said did not where your coach Masoud Didi Dramani another one friend of my coach
yes
and can another one
no, I think that is unfair to him okay
no, don't say it. Former coach for Santi Kotoko
sure
two-time league winner
yes very much
yes papa yi ana ko fa so foka djuma yi
okay
na what's so far so foka djuma na ekoyo preseason na ye but yentie supporters they say oh there be so did ya body dia to so be miensa yentie supporters no
okay
has supporters no o say o mu de o mu ko to sre players no
okay
o pese se ya na ekodia ene ekwakoya ade bi enye yentie
supporters no be kasa
supporters ne kasa
on be kasa but say
didi wo ho yentie didi yentie didi
after the draw information of boy
so our contact
yes ana o kase number 1 uni team bonus or low blocker ubrepa
okay
to the yentie didi and so odi carry two da and so na betie supporters no
na
okay yan share the corner
question bi o
what's it also
said mo fan to about time so na me hwa there
oh
no about time shenka wa mienu o
so mani nya djuma did I ready to be fi
enka wa here
me fi akọ
say yeah no about of the way o pedal in sabie yentie didi say did I ready attack yentie didi okay and yeni kai and
ready
Manchester course no folks about 0-0 and what the Chelsea atena fiema kotoko ebetwa mekane baako Gold Stars esemienu Bechem United ete kanim baako sanso ana Heart of Lions ete Dreams ebo mo bill omoso Antimante enwachi Basake Holy Stars anshebi 11 Wonders enso anshebi sanso ana Vision FC anshebi Samates anshebi Young Apostles etena sema Media Sporting Club eshoma kanimienu a omoso Antimante Kala United esebako Diana Stars team na Antimante Nations FC esemienu Emma Sweden All Blacks almost at Kenny Bakua. Ya do SMP and also 8 Ediaba after match day 1. Uko Aya Klaba Nidi Ade Hasofoka Coach Masoud Didi Dramani Etrai Sa Yabeti Dina Bibiaso Eto comment said Didi Redia Shak Enfantuna Yentie said Didi Eka Ninsam Efa Aya draw Onaya no. say no anya ready nti entwaso ne mfa nsam no enti fam ya tiefo na onim say game a etwaso no ye mfa ntia tiefo nim say Kumasi Asante Kotoko aba bisa bekum Chelsea
game no mo shipa
sa game no so nya bi hwe
yo ya me monitor man
so nya bi hwe
very hard game
yes na before the game Chairman Solomon Fosuar ekokosia das Kotoko supporters mo brafo enum kokodi nkomo ansa na omo no moko akwakoshe bono ama bibias eto kama sample ana the test omuse wini ama bibias eto kama na mama fan tuga yes we know aya timer Chairman Solo after the game all my players no 10,000 Ghana cedis 100 million say o fina kuma mu o de mo
wow
esan say kwan mo faso a 50 years nie na Kotoko entimi say club FNB Bechem na se brekum Chelsea no o de says kan emom yentie sema o de tuja
Deja Asante Kotoko support na Amada head coach technical team and a playing body and I must hear papa say ade amaye no enya dia ye rebe feeder ni na say brekum Chelsea ba Premier League ya show mo awe ba akopre eno so ye show mo osunyane ye show mo krom hada ye show mo osunyane ye show mo krom hada ti enne ye ba no na minim say ye besesa ye be history ampampa amatumi aye ti de kan se Kotoko nyina se ye mamayiko na yɛmpa ɛbɔ ne sɛ adwuma ama yɛ ama supporters ne do munhyira ɛbɛboro so na me a
Sanskrit Chairman Solomon Fosuware and the Sansamnos Akokotuja Nampata right after the game coach Fan Abdul Karim Zito Asinaniaje papa Karim Zito after the game no Osinaniaje Esansa Socho Kumasi Sante Korogo Timna Best and Fisha Best Dunumni and Wontumi se club fan Brekum Chelsea Ewo Brekum Anunti Anije and so etima Yentias ma coach no Adituja.
One, because in a competition like this, you only have to win to gain more points. Aside that, there was a historical issue about Kotoko and this film. That for 50 years, Kotoko not win a game here, and we are able to break that game. I said it before the game that there's always one day out of everything to change your life. So at the end of the day, after a hard fought football, I've done justice to Kotoko, because when you look at the way we created a lot of chances, assuming we ended this game goalless, I don't think it's fair. So I'm very happy for my boys, and it was so ginger and starting the next week conclusion. Game we are going to play that.
Answer to me a kakra Karim Zito. One answer the two John Owie no. Ani yedi komo ani yebisana say in some way ana catch your players no before say mo kwa komo ball na and also etimi ade sa results yi and so etimi no so me catch me players no say sato mo various clubs no mo body etia kotoko say na mo boaboa mo ye eye mo ye e body tia kotoko sa ana mo soma bayi enkonfo so mo beboa mo ye ade ahia wo yentie sama Karim Zito ade tuja.
Same thing will be done to you now that we are in Kotoko. So we have to work extra hard to be able to face them with the energy we wanted, or else another will fail.
The two Albert Amwa and then your man of the match also gave him Albert Amwa. One on any Michael Kumia Jamfi and a Dinkomo, and Nano, and supporters are expecting Albert Amwa and Nina Editu Giantino.
In the episode, well, you know, Japan, in there, a very difficult game, but the boys in a determined, never very hard to hiding. Carry it because really, so you know, so it's like I'm a ginger, my difficult games now. Go ahead, work hard. Last season, we share 12 goals. We share our first game against Karela. This season, expectation, let me say. Well, and I'm into the it's hard work. So with hard work, we go to me actually be so still I working very hard. Say the and I'll get me but I say Albert Amwa, congratulations. Albert still in the episode. Well, you know, Japan, in there, very difficult.
Ibrahim Tanko, one on an coachy club and he did the Mediama. Now, Udimsa Ibrahim Tanko, one and some at the Mediama travel echo when she echo winning by 2 goals to nothing. Now, after the game, Openya Fan Ibrahim Tanko, our no coach Mediama Sporting Club, and yet Dinko Mobebra, or Church Musane, the Atanas game, Nidia Nemo, Bibia Kokama, and so at the moment, Ibrahim Tanko, Ekasai.
Yeah, I mean, the performance is 50-50 because the first was not good for us, but I think we did. It's most important. We have the 3 points and we have a clean sheet. So, and definitely we are going to improve as the league goes on.
Are you confident, looking at the first game that you want to do, are you confident that it is going to continue so that maybe we can see Mediama Sporting Club lift the Ghana Premier League again?
Yes, of course, I'm confident. I mean, winning your first game away.
Yeah, could be any Kakra, and don't a game and involve a club and the and it became United and Afe. Bibiani Ghost Stars. Now, some game never ever yeah. Ghost Stars set me 2-1. I'm a Ghost Stars every new game now. I want Bibiani Dance Park. Now, coach from Paul Manso Mayanga and some can deal with Kakra right after say almost a winning by 2-0.
Okay, we have Coach Stephen Frimpong-Manso, coach for Bibiani Ghost Stars. Coach, 90 minutes of soccer fiesta. How did you see the game?
Well, it was a difficult game, and that is how it is. Normally, opening games, you could see every team is fresh. Players are very fresh. So yes, like we saw in Accra. It was difficult, like ours, and that's how it's going to be. So for me, it looks normal. Yes, it was a difficult game.
Okay.
Takumi enso ne adi nkomo ekyerɛkyerɛ sɛ de nneɛma esikwa game nim.
Okay, ata ene game no ohu ni san.
That was ene game no good test am I and the important in mind is a bit me try best in any game and I really need to know very happy.
First game 2 penalties. What me aboni na ashe then e catch well.
We need to say was a me more good opportunity. Me hope say me hear me ho atwa so as the enemy team here.
O partnership with Eduku saying na wo
Good. Kakra branch on the day, and so send Atakumi Arituja. Now, Unum said, Club and the Diana Stars, and so called Aquaji and Aquaji 1-0 and some 80 euro. Nessa Obi and my Swa, and Air Tamale against Kerala United. Nashoba Aristica, air coach, and my Diana Stars team after. So, on also lose 1-0, no, on also didn't come away, and so it's Shoba, etc.
Coach, very, very hard defeat here at the Ali Muhammad Sports Stadium. Of course, it's the second time you are coming here, going back home without anything. Can you give us your impression about this game?
Let me first apologize our supporter about this coming from Doma and support the team and need me, the coach and player, apologize and sorry about this result. Yes, you see the preparation the game.
Supporters say omo ba omo ka say ombe wini nans omo ntima wini na yemram enso etimi ewo Dr. Kwame Sports Complex also game enso etimi toja na e club no di and Nations FC womo ana bo ofie na Nations wini by na say na ano ekwakwa 1-0 and asa 2-1 ama bia so etimi come na Nations a game na ba na we no Kasim Okansi Mengo one and a coach Adama Nasa Club for Nations FC what do nkomo di ano what di bi adefa Nasa league season woman so entima last season league no mentima nyina no akasafa ho na yenties what di tuja Kasim Mengo one another son 7 years akoko tuja ya dada chest what dam ya tie for an area and so show no sinti sabe pepe na Ghana Gem Premier League no is back after match day 1 yeah we be because the table there say after match day 1 there Capo comfortable because the winning comfortable in everybody. Yeah, 2 or 3 or yes, corona. Serious about it. My friends, no. It's no Kotoko Kotoko team no me catch on no Saturday say and no me kwako PM e won crying. Amparampani ni ampa omanya kwako drunk crying. Omo start training ene am bians eto kama Gold Stars and so abu market team omo kon crying. Omo so game near Saturday enti preparation I started
CAF Champions League and Confederation Cup.
Yes. And Tinina no Ensenka from Eba.
Matimida so that time. Yen can say new team Ray. Na fi akumia Messiah so Emra. Na kumia de no grounds. Ewo ye can say baby Brukum. That's our grounds or Brankesi. Inti there's 2 games near the one to monitor bibia. Na new beba nemo my found starting a number.
Yes, first of all, my main commend the GFA and the government on the broadcast of the league, you know.
Yeah.
I think the kind of commitment or leadership production Capo, if you have a day with the production team, you understand how stressful it is.
Yeah.
And the kind of effort they put in to make sure so they will give you quality coverage at the end of the day. And I think the Sub Productions for media general for no more very, very good job. Because a coin to enough form. Because Saturday they make cover Mississippi Sunday over Kwaba now ha. So imagine almost so they will be traveling here and there
with machines.
Driver will be tree car or whatever call venues ni bi okra car how to tap kanya baby our kanya na dey free ana baby a mo be set up mu TV commentary because also munya baby a o set up TV commentary na benya the view ni ni nyina na very important, and I think let's commend them asase ne ye ne to aso na hu hia because ne to aso na be kire se Ghana fo ni be sa ba league ni so say but I think so bia so ni TV no hu Ghana Premier League wo so a the interest will naturally grow. Sana me hu no kroma say say ade ba ko a e ma for interest e kosoro ne say adekode no tem bia ne nipa na encounter ohia ohun ofa ha ohia no osi ha ohia no baby obefa bia ohia na the interest will definitely increase. But I think say the general assessment of match week 1 here say there is a need for an improvement in terms of the teams in the quality of football mo dem aye. The quality of football should match the quality of production. Sana me susu ye mutie. Say ball na teams ni bibo enyo mu nyina should be able to match, but it will take time. Me assure say a gradual process which they are going to improve bit by bit. Definitely say obi invested 1 million Ghana cedis wo team mu. Say or the shame say or the amount. Say fa ball ho ebra with time. If you give him equal quality as to the scan the amount is city and your man scan so be kosoro. Next time the best increase. Next time scan e be sa kosoro.
Ne no ko oba kunu bo akohoma na se o man nkwan da. So that is my first observation, which I actually believe the quality of football now should be able to match the quality production at TVs and radio. This is GA Sports Live for you. You need to match it because there are a lot of set up try. Yeah, I saw it.
That is for so look at the level of investment people are making in the league now. Investment amount for your league, say it will a team and make sure
so better to your money.
So better to your money venue. Let me match the standard of BBA or BSG.
They come about TV so baby about it.
If you are doing you do not say I come here a pitch the only I'm saying yes TV so because it is coming on telly.
Why man green say Otnawa money yellow near there you try
but let's comment say omoye production ni ye no aye bom abaso the players no so ni coaches ni so adwuma na omoye no so e wo so mo nkoso anto aso no mo pejam
mo fa bibi
ba afi we ankasa na league na bedding Capo bedding
o bibi o brekuma na eye sronko
Capo the intensity o Ghana Premier League ni no obi amfa no fo sa Friday be shara be tactical win
because me who say nyoma ba community
because obi amfa ne for sa na say sisi from first position to 15th who win here maybe abetobia na was scared
be ma inti say no your position no so determine
sisi a wudi league a wudi unya 20 billion meboa 20 billion na wo be dia go mu so obetima ma obi aba betena se abeka cho se bofun no ama 20 billion about
no bro
see as CAF Champions League ni Confederations Cup your appearance fee dem o betena so be measure nko
no so this CAF ne be lucrative say the
so the more money gets into it obi anya bi di no
influence bi antimi mem sa that's true. South African League scale woman influence be na bit me dia koma.
What you say?
Sundowns for so mu.
Obi anye holy.
We know that.
Obi anye holy. Ana ye ntimi nka say league no ho bete. Throughout. But I think a team yoma bebre so. That is the right statement I'll use. Say a better yoma bebre so by step by step. But after match day 1, Capo, I'm highly impressed. I feel we obia nyobia. Shaho United ball mo boy mo ni Accra House of Folk. Share the quality of football mo dane di. Kwa no ma fa so mo defend mo structure. And no wa brankesi. So draw for no. Experience na ma Nations FC dey so draw Blacks. The quality of football so draw Blacks come no brankesi na.
Come say because of for mo easy mo Bafo State.
What I say? O ma Bafo State.
Somebody is complaining about or say the production is okay but replay monitor say
I think say
and also a key thing that is you consider.
Yes. Adibi Ashase bia no benya and Adi also dan nyame asene say it starts now.
I know George Ekuamwana
no correcting your brain. I think moving machines, from one place to another, no, it will take time. What I say? Yeah. Me ana you crew more in venues a ultra match, a ultra match a when the beji pana no so be. I'll be comfortable. I would do too much pan. Machine soon near na de replay na
Brukum Diana and we have been on no marble bone. I'm saying now we
staircase be am for so no me catch your business next time I said 12 for be back room one ma staircase on one month tabu be fan to so. You see, there are certain venues you go at unya the comfortability you want.
So the FA and then the league no
and I was a car so no production car no.
Obi no.
Ain't mean too baby bebre. I also nya obi be 3 and 4.
Yeah.
What you say? So I'm sure say maybe the northern sector be more obi.
And then also it comes with cost.
It comes with cost.
No, yes, something simple.
And yes, something simple. I want to but you see, they should be rest assured. They say for now they are get the first point time many aje wo ho ne say see also TV anya Ghana Premier League.
Yeah, that is the first doorstep as a obi that
is the first thing. I was here obi abaso. Because also TV now you need to start watching Ghana Premier League. Then the TV stations bebrebe wo kroma si bebrebe Capo. Me do maybe o be so one Ghana Premier League aje o cost stadium and out commentary.
Unya bi hwe.
But now you can sit in the comfort of your homes with your family. We Premier League kakra omko half time no team no abehwe ha kakra anameboa enna me no can say Ghana Premier League start at 3 p.m. Now you can watch the 3 p.m. games in say about 3:30 abetima ko Manchester kakra o hwe no omko half time you can switch back to the Ghana Premier League. You can literally be watching the Premier League and so TV here and the TV abanyina kra timi chem 2 you can be watching the Ghana Premier League and you can be watching your Premier League and your La Liga. That is the first pointer. And name many antisem yahu bi okromo ase say Capo also TV you can have access to the Ghana Premier League and enjoy the best of your team. The next ones will as much day goes on no be brebe ebesisa ebe improve. So let's be patient enough. And I think say almost now on they know what they are doing and they'll push towards it and they'll make sure say the right things are being done. But the investment into the production, may firsthand I've seen it. We will enjoy the league this season, Capo. You better enjoy league in the park.
The Capo ni the. A man for so any home. Based on NBA, all game no money omu Capo yes game you power how you shape you as a interest woman kosro prior to NBA first na limited to watch NBA baby obenya bi register what you akranza no anya bi ni ade but when dey wa wo bi a multi ni bi a
and the social media matches ni bi o crowd team share
just omu develop la we no Charlie player kotoko player we wa hunu ma hunu say wow if you have so hu omu dey
and now o ma introduce half time flash interviews Omu discover be shemu more. So there are a lot of innovations Omu league pitch side discussions. A lot of details are. Ma herbal na top notch commentary from top commentators in the country. Then ubenya clearer pictures to understand it. Replay this and your man it will come. There are certain places I would do. Okay, can you maybe boom because so everything you can literally talk about.
That's it.
But I think it's on the right track. What I can assure Ghanaians is everything that people are doing or investing their money into is on the right track.
Okay.
It's really on the right track. Now to radio commentary now with you know. Da clear. And your phone asem
na machines.
What I say now, and I catch yourself credit asan. You see, the quality of production and everything around the league is going.
It's good.
And I'm the machine inside example just say, be investment awayo. The person is doing it without sponsorships.
Well, Mamma call board this way. Mamma call board so now Yenshaba community or Newt and so our board no so mammy news Bibi Aboko.
Yeah. So to me
new check home and I'm sure in the car sound and mamma. Me say ubit me at the mama yana. Yeah, we said the name Mexico. Okay. Me now still. We now still. The what to move so I'm there. One checking new mic no mammy I mean say bibia ye okay o ho na ye nto aso free na still me now sound no nti check him out na ye okay come on ba.
All right, so Capo, wash. So
yeah, nations so abrankase na easy cry. And I me hwe say metimi anya wa na nka ma hwe sound no ba community yeah. Me dey what to move but me nya wo me we no sunti.
So Ghana Premier League table no started to kick shape. Now say media ma go stars nation pass.
New Year's I check away in am biom na yes I check am biom na the way them fa check new air hwe ne we no mic no tactical board ni mama me na ya we share new ma ABC akodi afanti quick one producer no hwe say new ma biti ma kanti koso ma me na afi yen hwe na amanfo ani abre o mo pese o mo tiu pa nti ese ye na ehu sere nu amabisi akokwe continue the tactical analysis no on the game brekum game no na ya we sere nu ama ensuite yes am say afedi ni wodem afedi ni wodem afena new ayewe am producer ese we that mami New York
Capo
wodem pa
so brekum Chelsea na ye home team or no a host Krobia e wo fie and watch Premier League table na and 1-7 and I catch up. Middle table no I started pick shape. Of course lower part of the table no so pick shape quickly and call Brekum Chelsea team or the economy match day 1 no Emmanuel adu unim na last year no on the Gregory Benseche na echi obenya Kennedy obenya Said Mohammed obenya Awa Mensa okay so last year no so another top player for Brekum Chelsea and of course Benjamin Abedu the comedy man no asaba last year boy back four no goalkeeper no and obenya Kwasi Sorotu no nya Richard omi the board no pivot money mo pair no nya Vincent Klu Ajay no nya Prince Anane Shaibu and of course Shaibu Faisal Abdurrahman free so and the buy 4-2-3-1 ubetinya convert into 4-3-3 with a movement of Vincent Kulu Omuvua and the match shape no 4-2-3-1
okay
now I'll drop here 4-3-3 and only formation system coach Samobodi Nikomu and equally coach Zito at the 4-3-3 convertible 4-2-3-1 and the Dira game in Capo and I wish Kwame Poku the leading line but back in defense Kamara and the dark goal post room I see a do block Samba Hamzata and a complete middle park of the field no ubenya Emmanuel entry a double Hilary ko you set and a complete infield in the final flip amo a better more Kwame Poku the lead striker OD team no two shapes there one no to be converted from 4-2-3-1 and then 4-3-3
okay
two collector no call the counter everyone really opened up
okay
na madwene HM say Brekum Chelsea Benkuma fa so ho no omo create more chances but be make can Benkuma from her
okay
that is the left back, half left 8, and then the left winger. No, now we are more make us a prolific in terms of chances creation for Brekum Chelsea.
Okay.
Now a whole and then Mohako to right back Hamzata pa. Every time, whenever you see a chance on the field for Brekum Chelsea, no, now a whole no my birthday chance on any free. And to something very very amazing in the game, Brekum Chelsea, no, omo crab ball now, no more trouble, but omo crab ball now, no more weakness.
Yeah.
What you say me make you say omo nkura bon na say enye ho na kotoko punish omo especially kotoko build ba Brekum nkura bon na wakoshe kotoko no okolusu bon na ho na Brekum ho chire no in cutting
recovery, no.
And two, they kept losing balls right in the middle of the park. My catching place in the say, "Oh, me lose ball at any time." But your areas beyond a you lose ball,
especially midfield.
You can't. I keep telling them, you can't. More than lose. But there are certain sensitive hotspots on the field. Any question lose ball because you lose ball, you punish. But for Kotoko, from set pieces, from corners, few fouls, and then, like I was telling you, in 10 overs, because just the ball they come lose ball no. Or done from corners they kept creating chances here and there for Kotoko. And question of what the team we know the next game or call Swedro.
Okay.
And you're very careful.
The next game.
Boss Swedro ball against the nations in Rawa Brankesino. Coach Samobodu, and you're very, very, very careful. No, so Bob Brekum. And then the game we say call, you know what to be in your points back with fear pressure about so Capo.
Yeah.
Pressure about so. Sure. And because Chelsea, considering other teams that win your league, on your club and cast and watching in Nubia. Season you come here and say, I want the 4 months, 3 months, Coach Samobodu is my girlfriend, coach. So I want points, baby, I'll be called, cost Wedronia, or Hoba. So, what was that boy out the 2 way? Become Chelsea defending ball in boxing, but watch something here. Let me cast Mitchell.
Okay.
Every time they have the ball, and then lose ball. No one say Kotoko build it up. They are coming who about Kotoko team. They say they really showed a lot of confidence on the ball. Oh, Brekum, Masha Kotoko and coach Ogum, Brekum. The game was so intense, and Masha Kotoko and the different coaches. Kotoko game by Kwa Kaluatara they ball so brace. It was one fearsome game, but another game we say Kotoko had enough control.
Okay.
And the amount who's the team will control yes, opponent in lose ball no na far the other by no. And then you make a say team will say your control.
Detective pace no.
Every time.
Yeah.
So all we say omoko tackle. Omo tackle bi o box no ho. Shade bi o ha say. Watch it here. What's a referee actually? This boy am the two maybe am the ball the net but me chira ade bi a. Cause me what I'm sure say obehwe ni video ni bi no replay.
Okay.
And a referee na ya adwuma original Colin Samoa. He's one of the young referees I ever. Born on Brekum Chelsea there. Didn't don't afraid in there. Now has say no more try say I'm better negotiate. Watch something here. Wait, a brand here or Samuel Mofa no house of folk. I keep telling every player says scanning is what really yes. Was scanning about you who's the player neighbor who bejo. Yeah. Now who bet was also who's a referee very, very close. It's at this point now what can also be through a chibano. Now couple may also highlight the direction. Watch this zone. Count how many players from Kotoko area. Watch it very closely. You can count Kotoko. Watch it.
Around the boss.
This is what I've been talking about. And only my brand here I better more. It is only somebody who feels here. I better for position way to team because they better go no say. They lost the ball in midfield. Now Olusu ball your place may be retire sadly no. Olusu ball you are no down no the referee was so close. Watch it here. You had first access to the ball. What is left and I say over a football casa or what the can I say but I'm gonna try day. And then technically he went for the ball.
I say control.
He went for the ball. Couple watch it. You all control. And then referee true.
Yeah.
We are further. This is a better one. At this point, you attack it. So you have so many players waiting for you.
Yeah.
Now, you're so soft. And then Kotoko playing intelligently. Or you born the different now. Watch it. And the striker is there. Or you born the free now. As if it will be a business. And not that for mono. And the referee was so close.
Wow.
And it's a one-on-one situation here. At this point, watch I do with Omra. And now uncle because I show me now. Where is your Golden City Park? A coin say and a go the fast so buy. A coin say and go the fast so buy. So watch something here. We know what we have found on it.
Yeah.
When you defend every movie, a do bantam.
Yeah. Blockade.
But I've told you, say the sequence of this chance here. One we lose ball with Finfiho. Two, we want to be retreating to the blocks. Now, couple, watch something here. Also, I start to ball out to actually become. And I got to the ball. So they kept repeating these errors.
The ball to check on my foot be some of what do tia as a monitors the walk and
they kept giving the balls away right in the middle of the park.
Giveaways me more.
And this is the second one I made sure. Also, you know, now couple had also more than so my catch was anytime I will grab on a corner, a corner moment yoba. na kotoko so ya de obeyam from so obi no force ma yam from so say wa hoto no yam from so watch the zone kotoko are forcing you more into this small space ebasa you lose the ball so when you're technically gifted when you're more confident make us a conversant with the ball at your feet watch it here masa to ball to actually and then and they kept repeating that same thing amuchi defenders no na amakosa chance no I feel kotoko could have probably had 3 goals from here. Na baby am do kwa wie no chance na Antoinette nti e ba ni say ya na ofa hodi.
Yes, but anyway.
The more and more we repeat it, so you see them they have the ball here. Wa no. Na ko to afa no dey ko. E no mo dey ko no. No ma be commit foul in their own half. Omo na ka dey ko. But apart from this, I'll still show you another one. And then of course in the game, I remember more foul no. Just watch this because my person is Adoko. Now this is another situation at a Western case, you know. This is it. They have control, but they will lose the ball. And ball baby are 20 now. Now I'm attack as a mitch or blue. How many blue dresses you find around this zone?
4.
And count that of Kotoko. And it's the best in the morning free to Kotoko and fun in time so. Now the ball Nico.
More problem on method.
This is Golden City and your away game number 1.
Golden City, coach Samobodu needs
and I feel Omaya near to players baby. And this is Abetamo. How is that the answer to me? He's always close to the central defender. It is torn quickly. Not all. It really repeated itself. Let me take you to the goal in a minute and then I'll hand over to you. Okay. Once I walk foul on the back, when you say man a yellow card, and then we walk foul boxing. Referee because we're advantage. But apart from this, I must say crab on the bishop. Every time this is what happens. And you they lose the
very
ball. Slow, and then I'm more. And when you
coach about ready, I saw pick a crab in you because Jumalano, I am the old church area, and one who they lose game.
And count how many players who were in the advanced part of the pitch for Brooklyn Chelsea. Also, I'm going to go Russia. We know follow ball. So when you lose the ball in turnover, now we're chilling so very light. Now Kotoko for no, American for the attack. So when you see now structure and good dia, I keep telling people, ball no one Fifi has said here, of course. And so my one day then I bet had this goal from maybe a far ball free about 35-meter distance. Quickly a far ball now, doing to me and your baby. But that pass from Hubert Joe, watch it here. At the end, I can say players to be intelligent. And I'm saying you define it now. Always in a chin trouble the other one to trouble, but he knows so the player not take you off. This is intelligence.
Wow.
But it starts from vision because he knows where they come who know. And the intelligence come in where you feel so you can touch a ball also. Not dropping it against 2 defenders. Only one face who keep at the only say chance.
And one watch it. You with us. I'm saying China and yes. Time near you by quick snap. Newton Newton Bitalati Neja what they and Komoi area diamam and new Abdul Karim Zito Omo a cactus. Our pitch and so I am welcome up. Thank you very much. Mama easy enough for any comment on Koma. Ye be di or Hana Fia Toaso Eddie Fiona.